All right.
Okay.
All right.
Stream.
Hello. All right. We started. Does anyone see us? I don't know. I've never done this before. Is it working?
It's working.
Hello?
Yes, we're live.
Awesome. Welcome to the Crowder Boys. This time, the Robbie Goodwin edition. Couple minutes. I guess a minute early, huh?
Some would call Robbie the Bulbasaur of the
No,
Crowder
I'm
Boys.
Charmander,
Yeah.
actually.
See, a real Charmander wouldn't think they're Charmander.
That's so true.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Wait, so who would we
Well,
be?
that's
Dalton,
why you're a
if
total
he's-
Bulbasaur. Me? What am I?
What are we if he's Bulbasaur? Are we just the other options like Squirtle and Charmander?
Crack is Mr. Mime.
Oh, okay. I've always felt like a Moltres, but that's cool.
You could be Moltres.
Mhm.
You can be whatever you
Who's
want.
Moltres?
He's
I always thought Joe Rogan looked like Graveler, or like he has like
He's
a
like a
Geodude kind of
Machamp.
energy. Yeah,
He looks like a Geo dude.
He's a Mankey.
I
or
saw him
G-
once at the Comedy Store. Yeah. No, that's Patrice O'Neill. All right. Never mind. God damn it! Every time I'm on with Dalton.
Yeah, I keep helping and ruining your career.
I know it's funny because I see at least it's not like the first like fucking 10 seconds of this thing. It's Kumi every time one of those fucking planes goes down, he always posts this AI image he made of like a monkey airline commander, like or like a guy who works at like anyway. And so I'm like, oh man, Kumi is so racist. And then I hop on here and I'm like, yeah, what's Mankey, like a black guy? And you know that's like I'm no better than Anthony Cumia.
Well, there's a difference when you have some sense of irony involved. Like when you make racist jokes and you know in your mind that there's black people in your life that you actually love, it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
I love all the spooks in my life.
Who would that
Sorry,
be?
you're demonetized.
We're waiting for it to be on my channel to do slurs in the first 10 seconds.
I mean, like
I'm talking about like ghosts, yeah.
Like the Beetlejuices that I know.
Like from Howard
Stern.
Black
guy too, yeah. That doesn't help.
So should we introduce the show?
Oh
yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, people.
I didn't.
I'm basically first mic now with the recent developments going on. And I can
yeah.
tell in your guys' voices. You don't have to be nervous. Like it's I haven't changed.
Starstruck.
My ego is still just where it was before. This is a new level of fame for all of us, but we'll take it in stride. And this
I think
is the Crowder
Robbie
Boys.
should introduce it because it's his channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the Crowder Boys. This is the first one on my channel. We have Dalton Pruitt here, and Crack Amico, and YouTube.
They obviously know who I am.
So I put my pin into YouTube, but it still isn't. I'm still not monetized yet. I think it's gonna take a while.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, sorry.
We're not. You don't even have the chance of getting any super chats on this one.
Yeah, well, that's my fault though. You know, but next time. I mean, we all keep money, right?
Let's just end it. I don't even know what the point of this is at this point.
Robbie, I gladly would have done it on my channel and just given you the money.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, last time we made like what, $40?
The one on my channel last week, I made like, it's not, it's nothing.
Yeah. Are you serious? You want to do it?
Good money.
No.
We'll
keep going. Yeah, no.
I was like, I'll take the engagement and shit. I mean, that's more valuable than like what?
Yeah, more than anything, we're building a show. We're building something new. This is a new foray into the arena of ideas.
I love the arena. I'm addicted to saying the arena of ideas.
The arena of ideas. Everybody's
ruining my life.
It's a really good one.
Thinking about the arena of ideas.
Step into the arena of ideas with us, the Crowder Boys.
I listened to your episode with Femoy just to experience the arena of ideas.
Yeah,
that was bizarre.
Pugilists in the arena of ideas, myself and Femoid.
It was very funny to hear one where you're like kind of being the straight man to a crazier person. You don't hear that every day.
Sure, dude. I can't wait to have her back. She's fun, but she is wild. She's unhinged.
I think it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny too that like her camera wasn't working, because had it been working, I guarantee you would not have been quite as hard on her. I was proud of you for disputing her points, but if she would have hopped on with them them fucking angel eyes, it might have been tough to
No,
disagree
she has
with it.
BPD eyes. She's dead in the eyes. Dark black eyes like a doll's eyes.
Tell her I said what's up. We
BPD's
should get her
nuts.
on.
Yeah, that would work on Robbie, not I, sir.
No, it works on me
man.
for sure.
Yeah,
No.
that's a good point though, Crack. Like without her looks, she just came off so crazy. Like just so nuts.
I mean, with her looks, she seems pretty nuts.
Hey, if only you can meet a woman's image in real life, right, fellas? Then you could win a bunch of these arguments with these freaking broads.
I still to the I've talked about that interview before, but I don't know why she wanted to argue. I was like, I'm not Destiny. I'm not one of these fucking guys. I'm not an arguer. I'm not a professional debate haver.
She does combat in the arena of ideas. It's like any great fighter. They just want to practice.
That's true. She did brandish her rapier in the arena of ideas. Her verbal scimitar.
I mean, you're so right though that these guys do talk about themselves like they're gladiators. Like that guy's name is Destiny.
Destiny.
Like, who do you think you think you're in Halo?
I commented on something he posted recently. He was saying, so I can't even remember what point he was trying to make, but I was like, this coming from the guy with like a stripper's name. Like you demand that everyone take you seriously, and this is either like a white trash name or a stripper's name, which usually go hand in hand.
It's such a generic fucking just bullshit name. And I don't understand how anybody watches those. Like I've watched like 20 seconds of those debates. Like I'd rather watch like Kai Cenat or Aiden Ross literally do nothing than watch like the Candace Owens Destiny thing was like it felt like two people Adderalled out of their minds just trying to spit rhetoric as fast as they possibly could. Like it was almost unintelligible.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like okay, so a loser debated another loser. Cool, like who cares? I can't bring myself, and I like politics, but it's like
some fucking Mexican debated a black lady. Who cares?
But like Destiny and Lex, like I like Destiny versus Lex Friedman and Ben Shapiro. It's like I don't know. It's just like so weird to me. It's like I think people like it like it's like sports for nerds weirdly. Like it's like their MMA. Like it's not even about politics. It's just about like they root for their guy to like win these like debates or whatever.
Yeah, it is. I mean, well, sports is sports for nerds now that they've introduced like all the different analytics and statistics that you can bet on all these different like sports. But now sports is crypto now.
Yeah.
Like all
baseball guys especially. That's definitely has the most like autistic fans, like true autists.
I've seen Moneyball. They turn baseball into spreadsheets.
Yeah, they love that shit. It's like lesbians and autistic guys.
Yeah,
and Matt Maron.
Mm-hmm.
The retards
also.
Yeah,
just to address the chat too. Robbie's channel is not monetized yet. We didn't know that.
It was monetized, but they took it away because they wanted me to like confirm my address.
Yeah, if you wanted to do a super chat, just cash at me $$ Dalton $D Pruitt 47. It's my cash
or $ Crack Amico is also active if you want to do that. I was gonna tell the chat if they want to, they can just put in the chat and text what they would have super chatted if they could. And
there you go.
Just include
I
your
feel
credit.
Like I feel like such a fool.
Yeah,
you're gonna see all this money that you missed out on. That's for sure.
Well, I put in the pin, but it still isn't like monetized. It's
the one that they mailed in.
Glitch. Yeah,
because you should still be able to. Because I had that where I had to wait for them to mail the thing in, but I was still able to collect like ad revenue and super chats. It just to make sure that it gets deposited, I needed that pin.
They like took away my monetization until I put the pin in
on the Google AdSense.
Yeah, but I put it in and it still has like that. I don't know. I think it's probably what a bullshit system. Fuck you.
It takes a minute. Yeah, making money on YouTube is such a hassle, and
now it's like it's made it worse than what TV was because you can't like swear or they like take it away sometimes. Or like,
oh, dude, YouTube is more the standards and practices of YouTube are more strict than like network TV in the 60s. Back then, you could say the N word.
Thanks,
like
Gingerbread Stud.
Yeah, like on the.
I'll take it on authority that you would have given me $50. I'll take it on your word.
Gingerbread Stud, send it to my Cash App, $.
And Dalton will make sure to pay me.
47. Send it to my Cash App. Let me know what you would have commented. I'll read it on the show, and I'll make sure definitely that money gets to Robbie.
You're also Nigerian Prince, right?
I'm also Nigerian Prince. You don't have to be beautiful to be my girl.
We are going to party like it's 1999.
That's it. Yeah. Nigerian Prince. Yeah. Tonight we're going to party like it's 1999.
Tonight is going to party when doves cry. Prince has a song called "With the Time," but they were just called "The Time," but it's called Donald Trump, black version. And the song is
there a Chinese version?
I would Donald Trump.
Is there also a Chinese version?
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Donald.
Peking Duck. Peking Donald.
It would be
Duck.
The Apprentice, but it'd be like a sort of. Yeah, there you go.
Stephen A. Prince.
My Venmo is at Robbie-Goodwin. Oh my God, Stephen A.
Stephen A. Even making sense anymore.
Said Stephen A. Prince.
Stephen A. Prince. Okay, here we go. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You gotta be a fool to. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics to this fucking song. I only know that part.
That actually is a pretty accurate Stephen A. Smith impression.
Yeah, he really doesn't know anything about.
He doesn't know anything, dude.
He would look at Prince and be like, I don't know who this is, Prince A. But they look pretty talented.
Yeah.
The hair makes me think he might be a gay man. So he's gay. But we like him because he has a cool guitar. Stephen A is like a baby just witnessing everything in the world for the first time, but giving confident takes on everything. It's amazing. Yeah. It's a great character he plays.
Yeah, he's honestly he's the perfect version of that kind of guy because there's a lot of that now. There's a lot of these like talking heads type guys, not David Byrne, but like just guys who talk in front of a camera for a living, and they don't know what they're talking about, but they speak with like brazen confidence. But it's usually on like geopolitics and the economy and stuff. And Stephen A. Smith is just like talking about Dragon Ball Z. Which is like is benign, it's wholesome.
I mean, it's funny that his gimmick now is just reacting to cartoons, but it's also his fans are the ones sending in that stuff. So
I love it better than sports analysis for sure. I'll watch him talk about cereal mascots all day.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Trump, where he's a genius at saying nothing but being very entertaining while saying it.
Yeah,
it's like
Vegeta,
Goku,
Vegeta.
Where are we landing in Fortnite? I like this area. That looks nice. Just like,
yeah.
Do you think somebody tells him how to say it, and then he's like, okay, I'll say it the other way, just to rile up the white people? Or do you think he really gets it wrong every fucking time?
He gets it wrong enough times that I think he might be trolling. Because how old is he? He's like what, like in his 50s?
Yeah, like maybe 60s. He's been on TV for a long time.
He's in his maybe his 60s. And South Park has been on for what, like 25 years, 20 something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so South Park hit when he was, probably still in his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So him saying Tolly instead of Tally is not even
in his defense. Tally is one of the main South Park kids.
That I was like, this has to be a bit, because how do you look at a towel, even if you don't know what it's from? You see a towel and you say Tolly. It's a towel.
He said Tolly, and I'm like, that's not even an old man. That you've seen South Park.
That is an old man.
My dad called towels. But that's that is an old man thing. I think he just hit like 50 and just don't know anything. You just mix up what things are called.
Yeah, but it's a show that's appropriate for his age. Like, it came on at a time when he would have been the target demographic for the show.
I get the sense that all he watches is like football, though. Like he only watches the NBA once football's over. Like, even when he talks about the NBA for most of the year, like until the Super, he clearly hasn't watched fucking anything, and that's why he's great. That's why
he was a basketball coach.
I think he was just like a journalist. He never played sports.
He never. Oh, so he's just a pure, guy who talks.
It's one of those old school kind of guys, like just a guy who's just a broadcaster. You don't get that anymore.
Right.
Like everyone
That's
on TV
us.
is. Hey, honestly, that's true. Yeah, who are we? We are not experts in virtually anything.
We don't know what
Except
we're
for-
talking about ever. I don't know
Craig knows about rap.
Yeah, but my point is that what we do is more valuable than what most of these other guys do, because like all these other guys are just trying to prove that they're smart, but they're not particularly thoughtful or insightful, or introspective. But that's what we bring to the table, is that we
Right.
are, though we are, stupid, we have heart.
Mhm.
Where Ben Shapiro has no heart.
Oh yeah. Did you see a thing like today where he's like arguing against retiring?
Yeah, he said that the retirement age is too low, that 65 is too young to retire, and that people shouldn't retire anyway.
See, like, is he trolling? Like, is he just like being a contrarian?
I think he's just being provocative. I don't think a lot of these guys, I don't know if they have any real convictions. I think like with Shapiro, I think he might actually care about Israel, but I don't know if he actually believes in anything, because like a lot of them, and I guess the same could be said for me. All these guys failed at the thing they were trying to do, and then had to pivot to the thing they're doing now.
Dave Rubin. Yeah, there's so many ex-comedians, weirdly.
Yeah, like failed comedians or guys who never got their scripts picked up because they suck at writing, failed actors, and so they decided to do right-wing grifting, which is good money. I can't fault them. Yeah, I can't fault them for wanting and securing the bag. But yeah, they as part of that, they have to be incendiary. They have to constantly be getting that kind of attention. Otherwise, there's nothing there. What are you looking at, Rob?
Right.
You looking at the chat?
Yeah, super chat $1 million. Thank you very much, John Castle. I believe you.
$1,001.
$1,001. All right. This isn't The Price is Right. You don't need to do that. But if Crack could put up a wolf.
A wolf and or Native American imagery. That would look cool if Crack put up some sort of like Navajo wolf.
I think he knows that I have a wolf poster, probably. I don't know what he's talking about. I also have one on my arm right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, what are your tattoos, Crack? I didn't know you had tats.
This one I got. Let's see.
It's nice.
A wolf.
Nice.
It's pretty faded. I need to touch that up.
I'm pretty faded right now.
Yeah, this is the gayest tattoo. The gayest tattoo I have.
You got a real ass.
Oh no!
but listen, I told people if I got listen to me. I told people if I got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'd get a tattoo. So
okay, gotcha.
Have you seen the show lately? You should put a C in front of that. Hit the sound
or an E at the end.
Or an E at the end.
Or an E at the end.
Oh,
crazy!
And then I got Star Fox.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, that's cool.
All right, we're back.
Look at this one.
64.
It's Calvin pissing on the cool S.
Oh hell yeah!
That was a great bit. That was probably our best bit.
That was our bit. That honestly, that was the crowning achievement of anything we've ever done.
Calvin pissing on the cool S.
Yeah, I went through with it. I got the tattoo.
I know at Skankfest.
Yeah, I'm like, this is too funny not to do this.
I got this one.
And it is funny. You know what's funny about Calvin pissing? It has it's so antithetical to what Calvin and Hobbes is.
Yeah. Well, Bill Watterson never copyrighted anything. He just had this philosophy that it's for the people, and so what that turned into was Calvin pissing.
Like, do they think he's Bart Simpson?
I guess so.
Like, that's like a Bart Simpson thing, not
Calvin pissing on the Chevy logo. It's like, I'm a Ford man.
Isn't that technically like deviant art child porn?
Kind
if
of.
you're taking a figure and making them piss, like piss.
Oh man, do I have child porn on my body?
Wow.
Well, you can't see his dick, I guess.
You just see his little butt crack.
You can imagine what the dick would look like, though.
You can imagine, yeah. I've thought about it quite a bit.
Yeah, I guess if it was on my body, I would think about what his penis would look like too.
Yeah. Did you guys ever used to like compare yourself to the Nevermind baby? And wonder, does this baby have a bigger dick than I do?
Thankfully no, but do you think is that child porn?
I think so, yeah.
It was completely unnecessary for sure.
Thanks, Edna. We love you too.
It had nothing to do really with any sort of themes. Like, I don't know.
Isn't the story they just found a baby and threw it in the pool? He's like,
the 90s were wild.
Yeah, the 90s were crazy.
Do you know that the baby from that album is like, he's grown up and he's a complete fucking cunt now?
Did he try to like sue them?
I've seen some stuff. Yeah, I think he tried to sue or something.
Yeah, I guess I would too if I was famous.
I'm not saying he's a cunt for suing, but like he just, if you ever look up like how he acts about it, you can tell he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at it in a while, so maybe I'm
like
wrong,
really strange to live your entire life knowing that everyone has seen your penis,
and you probably don't have a lot of money from it. Oh, the suit got dismissed. Yeah, wow, this was like a big story.
Damn, I wish everybody could see my penis.
The problem is probably no one knew who he was, but because of this lawsuit, now everyone like knows what he is and now knows what his penis looks like.
Mm-hmm. That's true. He could have remained like somewhat anonymous. Like he didn't have to tell people, by the way, I'm the Nevermind baby.
Hey, everyone, that small penis you've seen? That's me. Yeah, that's me. And I want my money.
Give me my penis money.
Give me my penis money.
It's penis money and I want it now.
Whoever sang the lead on this album is going to pay big time.
Yeah. Find me Cobain.
Find me. Where the hell is he?
He did what? Man.
So Crack has your newfound fame.
Yeah, Crack is famous now.
Well, I don't know. I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm scared to leave the house. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good though. My ego's getting stroked, but nice. I'm worried Bert is just toying with me. I'm pretty sure there was a knock at my door earlier. I heard him giggle. I thought he was inside the walls at one point. I don't really know what's going on. He's fucking with my internet. I also woke up with a horse's head in my bed. Turns out it was just Chrissy Mayer.
Chrissy Mayer.
I fucked her and decapitated her last night.
Oh no. She's just pregnant too.
Oh, so that's what I felt when I stuck my dick in.
Yeah, but
they
did a Poor Things, but just on her headless body. There's just an infant's brain on a headless body. The perfect woman, no face, all tits.
So what happened? They played your song on Legion of Skanks and they called Bert.
Yeah, so they had the Skanks had Dr. Drew and Ari Shaffir on. They listened to my song, which is crazy to me. Like I fucking love Lewis. Because when I make that type of song, like there's some songs that I make, like the Never Be a Comic one, that I expect Lewis to play because they're like not super mean. But this one I was like, there's no way they're showing this to anybody. But yeah, Lewis doesn't give a fuck. So they showed it to them. And then I guess they were talking about it. I guess Ari texted Bert and was like, yo, this guy Crack Amico is throwing you shade or something like that. So Bert called in. They told him to listen to it. I guess he called back later and was like, God damn.
Oh my God.
I gotta be fair to him. He was, I mean, what else can you really do in the situation? He sounded a little bit peeved in like his kind of undertone. But I mean, he was kind of funny about it. He said that it was good, which I already know, and I don't take as a compliment. I'm obviously very good at what I do. So okay, yeah, you agree with everybody else that's seen me. I appreciate that. But besides that, he was pointing out some of the references, and I don't know. He seemed to take it in good sport, which I would too if I had fucking $5 million from Scientology.
He's just crying on a pile of money tonight, like using like $100 bills to wipe his tears.
Yeah, but he also said here's the positive. I'll give you the positive, the negative, and the what ifs. So the
Mhm.
positives he said was that it was good. I got good flow. He said
Okay.
hats off to me, which I think is another name of his tour.
Yeah.
So maybe he was just promoting
Shirt-
something.
Hats
shirts, off,
off store.
shirts off to you, Crack. Shirts off
Shirts
to
off
you.
to Crack.
I tip my shirt to you, Crack.
So, and then he made a couple digs. He said something about well, the first thing he said was this guy really did his research, which I don't know why people keep saying. Two things that people are saying that are bothering me is that I really did my research. One, which I didn't. I'm not as retarded as the rest of podcast fans, so I can remember shit that happens. It's all on
Yeah.
YouTube. It takes like
Yeah.
30 seconds to look it up. And then the other thing is like people are saying like Mark Norman said when he watched it on Rap, he was like, I can't believe somebody put that much time and effort into this. And I'm like, for you, it would be a lot of time and effort because you would suck at this, but I'm really good. So it's pretty easy. I wrote the song in a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hip hop is your purview. So this is what you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he also he made a joke and he was like he said something about how my dad is rich and I come from money, which I didn't want anybody to know. And then he was like judging by Crack's flow, it seems like he's probably not very close with his dad, which I think is racist, honestly.
Yeah. What the
Mhm.
hell, Bert? Bert said
Yeah.
that?
But I was also
Oh.
complimented because it made it sound like he thought I was black. So
Oh.
But
No, he was just
and-
blackout. So he just thought you were black.
so and then he said, this was the big thing. He was like, yeah, if Crack wants to come, which I don't even know what this would entail, but he was like, if Crack wants to come on the Fully Loaded tour and freestyle, he can come.
Whoa.
And everybody was like,
Whoa.
oh, and then he said something about how I would have to bend the knee to him and I would have to perform a positive Bert song or something like that.
Wow.
Which all of this is like, I'm listening to it and it's funny that it's all happening. Like that this song didn't exist and I just uploaded it from my laptop and now Bert Kreischer is thinking about me and saying my name. That part's pretty cool, but like if anybody honestly thinks Bert is gonna reach out to have me on his fucking tour, they're insane. He's not doing like this is not gonna materialize.
He was just plugging the fucking tour. That's
I was
really what it
extremely
was.
fucking mean to him.
I know. There's no way. Like, yeah, if you guys had a private conversation, Bert would be like, looky here, you piece of shit. That was nice
Yeah.
because we're on the air. Yeah.
But
He
we
was
can
probably
entertain it as if he would actually do it. Like, what would my decision be, to stick to my guns and my morals or to take the money? We can entertain
the
that
money.
idea.
Crack, take the money.
Take the money. And
Depends
the
how
money.
much.
fun.
How much is
You
your
can hang
pride
out-
worth?
That's true.
I'll tell you right now,
Uh,
though, I won't even lie. If he paid me fucking, just say that there were 5 shows that he wanted me on, and he paid me fucking a couple
Don't say
grand.
anything right now. Don't. You gotta. You don't know the art of the deal. Keep this.
Nah,
under
this is
wraps.
different. This is hypothetical. If he paid me like $2 grand a show to be his personal shirt remover, like I would do it.
Don't you want to hang out with Tony?
I guess.
Don't you want to? Don't you want to hang out with Tony Hinchcliffe?
Tony's like a girl. If I'm not fucking him, I don't want to hang out with him.
He was nice to me. He was nice to me when I met him.
I'd be nice too if I was an unfuddy middle from fucking Youngstown.
He bought some shirts.
I got
He
really
was-
lucky.
He was nice to me until he had a reason to be a sociopath to me, and then he was a sociopath.
Everybody's like a lot of like Bert and Tom and Tony. Everybody's like, but they're nice guys. And it's like, wouldn't you be nice if you had a lot of shit that you didn't deserve?
Also,
you should be nice.
People say that
Yeah.
it's like about a lot of, not about those guys specifically, but like a lot of comics. They're like, oh, but he's a nice guy. It's like maybe he's just nice to you because he thinks he can get something from
But
you.
it's an amplified version of nice, like the same kind of nice that like the manager of a Walmart is. You know what I mean? Where it's a very
Yeah.
like contrived nicety.
coworker.
Yeah. Because they have to be for the customers. Like they have to present this way when inside they despise everyone that's walking through the door.
Yeah.
And that's how these guys probably actually feel about.
Yeah. Look how Tony
Most
treats
people.
Red Band on the air. That's not
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. I don't watch that show, so I don't know.
I've only seen Red Bar talk about it.
Yeah, I haven't watched fucking Let's Make a Deal in a while either. I like fucking podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. So is TikTok getting banned? What's going on?
I guess so. I guess the U.S. government doesn't like the idea that the Chinese making money on content.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I love the argument that people are saying, well, TikTok is a vital resource now for sharing news and information and fomenting
Oh my god. They all sound like
social
addicts.
progress. And it's like, I go on TikTok and it's like, I guess it's my algorithm, I suppose, but it's like just mostly like titties and ass.
I say ban TikTok and bring back fucking Pornhub without me having to put my information in.
Please, yeah, I am sick of seeing that bitch in that dress telling me that I'm not allowed to use Pornhub.
That was a funny tweet that I saw when people were like posting that picture of that girl and they were like, I can't come to this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, so there was one account that said something like, I've been jacking off to this for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I'm not putting my information in. Like, I'm not even a guy that's really like super worried about like internet stuff or being listened to and that kind of weird shit. But like putting my ID into a porn site is like, that's like another level.
Yeah, that sucks.
I thought about it, but it's like, there's just X video still works. Twitter still works.
Yeah, X Hamster.
Wait, you need to put your ID into Pornhub now? I don't use Pornhub
So
that
in
much.
a lot of states,
In my
like
state.
crack is in North Carolina, so there's a lot of states that pass legislation.
Yeah, I'm in the Bible Belt.
That want porn sites, like tube sites, to have more stringent policies regarding who can actually access the site. So something more than just like clicking a button that says you're 18 and over.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of the sites now are requiring you to like send in like a picture of your like driver's license, like the front and back of your driver's license, to prove that you're that you exist and that you're over the age of 18.
They do that in the UK, I know. I didn't know they were doing that.
Very Orwellian. You know?
Yeah.
very dystopian.
Yeah.
Is that the popcorn guy?
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious. I'm good.
Yeah. Is that the pop? Yeah. Orwell Redenbacher.
No, I'm just playing. That's the first in flight.
Over 1884.
Orwell and Wilbur Wright in 1903.
Those are the airplane guys, yeah.
Yeah. First in flight, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
We got Michael Jordan.
Oh, nice. Nice.
You got Jordan, you got the airplanes.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Crack Amico.
Mm-hmm. Crack Amico. What else is from North Carolina?
Oh yeah, this is like the Lee bit all over again.
North Carolina.
Fucking Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Steph Curry.
Played for Davidson. Yep. I actually this is in all sincerity, I love where I live. Like I love my state. Carolina's beautiful. We have mountains, good weather, beaches, a nice little, and it's not one of those places that if you've never really been to the South, like a lot of people that live in the North or like out West think that they're gonna come here and start seeing like Klan hoods, but that's really like an hour down the road.
I'm trying to see clit hoods. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only kind of hood I'm trying. What if you went down on a woman and her pussy was wearing a Klan hood? Wait, what'd you say, Robbie?
I want to see the Wu-Tang Clan in the hood.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, the RZA,
that'd be scary.
RZA, Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef.
You
God. You God's definitely the forgotten. I already said Ghostface Killer, didn't I? Killer Bees. Inspector Deck. I already said Inspector Deck.
Method Man.
If I was a guy in Africa that was circumcising females, my nickname would be Robin Hood because I'm robbing their literal.
Did you say your nickname?
Yeah, NIG.
Oh man.
Yeah, have you been to Myrtle Beach? That's South Carolina, though, right?
Yeah. Myrtle for me was like in high school, like the spring break destination where you go.
You've been to Myrtle Wyckoff?
Have you been to Squirtle Beach?
Oh,
that'd be sick.
That'd be
That'd be
tight.
cool.
The
There'd be a
sunglasses and shit.
beach.
Is it the
They're so
Pokemons or
Yeah, they're
is it women squirting?
Okay, so it's women squirting, but also the Pokemon is there.
Okay. So it's women having gushing orgasms.
Yeah.
With the Pokemon Squirtle.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I wish that's what it was.
That'd be
That
good.
sounds nice.
That sounds like heaven. I would
That
if I was
sounds really
if I was in
cool.
Star Trek and I went in the holodeck, that would be the program I'd run.
Take me to Squirtle.
Take me to Squirtle Beach. Run program Squirtle Beach.
But it's both kinds of squirting.
Yeah. Safety protocol.
Squirtle Beach. Nice headphones.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm wearing now is a pair of Squirtle Beaches.
Nice. Yeah. I want a timeshare, or I sat through a timeshare presentation, so I have like 2 nights at a hotel, but it's like only certain cities, and one of them was Myrtle Beach, so I was thinking
How
about
about a
going.
sign share and it's Seinfeld?
Okay. You're gonna love this condo. That's a good deal. Don't you want your girlfriend to be happy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jerry,
I
just
fucked
bought
the.
this
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
God. I'm in deep on Margaritaville, Jerry. In real deep.
Yeah.
Kramer seems like he'd be a parrot head. Sorry.
Mhm.
Kramer would be a parrot head, yeah.
He 100%. That should have been a Seinfeld plot of him.
It's not even about the music, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's about the
about
vibes.
community. It's about the community. I watched that Parrot Head documentary after Jimmy Buffett died, and oh man, what a bummer of a community that is.
The parrot heads.
Yeah, it's all obviously people who can't afford to go to Hawaii, so they just like recreate island vibes.
Yeah, they probably could afford to go to Hawaii. They're choosing to go to Biloxi
because they follow him around, right? I don't get it because it's not like Grateful Dead where they like switch up the set list. I'm pretty sure he plays like the same set list every time, or he did before he died.
Well, that's what I at least like respect about Jimmy Buffett is that he gives the hits every show. The Grateful Dead shit is like you guys are just whacking yourselves off on stage. You don't give a fuck about your fans.
Well, the Grateful Dead doesn't really have hits, though, is the difference. You know, they're
That's
kind of
true.
mostly known for their live stuff.
They're
should.
kind of a bad band.
Yeah,
take it back.
stink.
Take it back. Take it back.
This means a little bit less coming from
a single note of Grateful Dead music, so I have no
Zach
idea.
just got into it, so checkmate.
What's worse, Grateful Dead or ICP?
Grateful
Oh my
Dead.
God, come on, no.
Grateful Dead. Grateful Dead is worse. I'd much rather
Grateful Dead's
listen to fucking ICP.
No,
I love
all right.
ICP.
Go see them live. I guess you could say that for ICP too.
Mm-hmm.
They're great.
I don't
It's
have
a
that
fun
part
show.
of it.
They both have very spooky merch.
Yeah, but the ICP is actually spooky. The Grateful
That's what's
Dead is
cracking me up
just
about Grateful Dead. If you hadn't heard of the band, you'd think they would sound like ICP, like with all the merch and stuff. It's all like skulls and shit.
Oh, you know who else is spooky?
Beetlejuice.
You know who else is kind of a goth?
One. God damn, dude.
You would think that somebody who's so passionate, very fired up all the time, would have anything interesting to say on stage, and he just doesn't. He's giving nothing up there.
It's hilarious that he just can't. He can't resist. Like he could have just spent the next however many years just being the guy that says the shit on Twitter, and you couldn't really knock his stand up because it's like I guess we don't really see it anymore. He doesn't post it, but he is a comedian, like heart to his heart through and through, because he can't resist posting this little fucking clip that sucks on Twitter.
God, it was so embarrassing.
This bit's done.
Yep. Yeah, this one's fully formed. It's ready to go.
Yep.
Got to show it to
No
the people.
fat on this one. He
It
thought it was a
makes
tight
sense.
bit. Just because that one fucking girl laughed at every single thing that he said for some reason.
Who he probably
"Yeah, this
paid
is
to
tight."
shove a dildo down his throat later that night.
Well, he's like, for those that don't know, we're talking about America's I guess goth or whatever the punk rock goth comedian,
The cum cookie monster himself.
Yeah, the communist punk rock goth comedian Jake Flores, who just posted like a 1.5-minute stand-up clip that is arguably some of the worst stand-up comedy I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Truly, like, you know, there was a while when people were like clowning on Tom Myers, for his stand up, but Tom is actually like funny and like this is just outright bad. There's nothing. There's no joy to be found in what he posted.
I can't believe that he's been doing comedy as long as he has watching that fucking clip.
He's declined because I used to go to him and Ian Fidance's show, and it was actually like he was solid at stand up.
Like I've never done stand up before, but if I sent you guys that clip and I was like, "Yo, I just went to an open mic," you guys would probably be like, "Yeah, there's something there. Like you have some presence, you might be able to do this." For a guy that did it his first fucking time, like this guy's been doing what, over a decade?
He's been doing it for a long time.
I would probably tell you to cut out the count impression.
Yeah,
like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I would recommend not doing that. I would recommend not admitting that there's probably a number of people who have no recollection of having had sex with you.
Oh my God.
I would probably cut that out. Stop revealing the skeletons in your closet.
Don't say
I want to bring up the ultimate, like you gave him the ultimate fucking slam that I didn't even think about, but I heard it and I want to tell the chat just in case they missed it. But it was the greatest fucking point talking about, you know, how he's like a quasi-communist and basically like the job that he's trying to do would not even exist in a communist society. Like,
no,
that's like your life is a lie.
Yeah, the way our whole society is set up is like for all the woes that capitalism brings upon us, it does allow for people to do, you know, make money doing really dumb shit. That there's like you know, there's value in this and comedy and the arts in a collective commune, a collectivist communist society. You're not producing anything by doing your little yucks. So
yeah. That was a classic Nick Mullen bit where he's like, all these communists in Brooklyn think like, in the revolution, after the revolution, they'll assign me the job of anime reviewer. You know, it's just like these guys just like have no, you know.
Yeah.
Dalton, what you sipping on?
Coke Zero.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm on my weight loss journey. I'm on day 3 of my weight loss journey.
Nice, dude.
You'll be there in no time, bro. That shit's gonna fly off.
I was very good today. I had some beets. I had some tomatoes, a little tzatziki sauce with them.
Beats by Dre?
Beats by Dre. I have pica. You know that disease? I have pica watiti.
Pikachu?
Pikachu. Did you get it at Squirtle Beach?
I got Pikachu at Squirtle Beach, and now I can't stop eating foreign objects.
Shamandra.
Shamandra.
Oh, you should go see Nurse Joy about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was hot, huh?
Nurse Joy? Oh, yeah. The biggest titties in the Kanto region.
I thought Misty was hot. Oh, my God. Nurse Joy is so hot.
Yeah.
She has to be older, right? You have to be a certain age to go to medical school. I can't tell what age they are in Pokemon.
I was a Jessie guy.
Yeah. Well, I think with anime, it's either teenager or MILF.
Yeah.
Those are the only two options for, sex in anime is either a 13-year-old or a woman in her like late 30s who's trying to fuck the 13-year-old.
Joy's name is a wordplay of JOI, which stands for nurse, and not what you're thinking, guys.
Jewish occupation of Israel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jew of Yahweh.
Jew of Israel. Something like that. JOI. Yeah. Jew of Israel.
Jew of Israel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know from Cincinnati.
Jerk off Israel.
Jerk off Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Which is it's what Congress has been doing for quite some time.
Well, hey, Dalton, thank you.
You said it. We thought it. You said
it. You know what pica is?
Hey,
yeah.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen people snap after in deep Brooklyn when someone makes like a point?
Good points. Yeah. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying about Jake. He's gonna have a blast over there in LA because it's that whole alt scene in LA is just all these people pretending each other. It's very like, it's like listening to Chapo. They're all just like laughing, pretending to laugh at each other.
I hope he blasts his fucking brains out.
No,
just kidding. I would never want anyone to kill themselves, but
Oh, yeah, we're not at no. Nobody kill themselves.
If he did, though, I would not be as sad as if other people did.
We don't want Jake to unalive himself.
Have I done my impression for you guys of Jim Carrey calling a suicide hotline?
Sure. No,
Okay,
well,
here
yeah,
we
I
go.
mean, do it. Go.
Ooh.
Gun to your head on the phone. Somebody stop me! Yep.
Okay.
Anyone want a super chat for that? Anyone want to super chat me for that?
Yeah.
Look, we all wear masks.
Otherwise, this gun's gonna be smoking.
Jim Carrey's gonna kill himself in the bathroom, and somebody comes in and sees him and finds him, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm killing myself. Do you mind?"
Do not come in here. I'm such a little sir.
Deep cut, liar, liar. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
ever. That was I grew up with that.
Me too. I
Liar,
loved it.
liar. It was a good one.
I'm kind of afraid to rewatch it because I
Was
love.
it- That's what they should have called the machine.
Joe Brandon. Oh, yeah.
It was liar, liar.
That too. Yep.
Yeah. Or Big Fat Liar.
But
The movie with Frankie Muniz.
Should have been in a remake of Liar Liar. And then his whole life unravels when he's forced to tell the truth about his stories.
It's a much more interesting idea than the sequel to the fake story.
Yeah, what a weird concept for a movie.
Yeah.
Instead of the pen is blue, it's like the story's a lie.
Right, yeah. The train didn't exist.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be so bad, like, because everybody lies. It's fun to lie and do.
Yeah,
good.
I mean, look, it kind of comes with the territory of being like a storyteller comedian.
But
Like Artie Lang's stories are mostly bullshit, you know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if he didn't repeat it constantly. If it wasn't the cornerstone of his fucking life is this like dumb story. He just keeps telling it, and it's like
from college.
Yeah. It's like, God damn, dude.
It's also like, look, I'm also fine with it in your stand-up if you're lying, but it's like if you're just like on podcasts and can keep bringing it back to yourself to tell a fake story, it's like that's just obnoxious, you know?
Yeah, just riff bits with your boys, which they can't
I wonder if the tater salad story is real.
But see, it doesn't. It's great. It's hilarious.
It's hilarious, and he only told it in one special.
Yeah.
So,
but he became Tater Salad. You know, people love a story.
Well, they tried to make Tater Salad his like you might be a redneck. Like they were
Tater done.
There was a time when like all the blue collar guys, it seemed like
here's your sign.
Yeah, they were trying to have each of them have like a thing. But Ron White's always felt very put upon. Like it didn't even make sense because it wasn't a catchphrase. It was just a bit that he did.
If you get kicked out of a bar, you might be Tater Salad.
You might be Tater Salad. Woo!
Tater Salad.
Tater Salad.
I don't care who you are. I'm Tater Salad.
That's Tater Salad right there.
Yeah.
Tomato salad.
Yeah, you know what I'm bringing to the picnic is tater salad.
Here's your sign was the worst one because it was just the same thing as you might be a redneck, like the exact same fucking style of joke, but he just like swapped in instead of redneck, he swapped it in for idiot.
Well, at least you might be a redneck is like actual observations about a certain culture, whereas here's your sign is just like you should have realized this was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we all know it's
dumb.
We didn't need you to point it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might be a redneck is also like it is a great idea for a bit. It's honestly like are you garbage is kind of just you might be a redneck.
Damn, dude. God damn.
You grew up with a drinking Mountain Dew at dinner. Yeah, you might be a redneck.
You might be garbage.
You might be garbage.
I think it'd be funny if Jeff Foxworthy just like went edgy and just snuck in black jokes through that format.
Yeah. Right.
If you put Velcro on the ceiling and get stuck, you might be a redneck.
You might be the N-word.
You might be the N-word.
If you haven't seen your son but have seen every basketball game this year, you might be the N-word.
If your weight is the same as your credit score, you might be the N-word.
Dalton has a good Foxworthy.
Yeah,
That's a good impression.
Yeah. Well, because you have the twang already, and you just need to like pitch it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Foley might be an
worthy. Thank you, Edna.
Foley is Jeff
I didn't. That was an
Buttersworthy.
accidental stray. You might be garbage. Those guys are pretty nice to me.
Those guys are awesome. It's just, but
yeah.
it is a very astute observation that it's, you know,
you might be a redneck.
It is kind of, you might be a redneck.
It's trash culture.
It's an entire new business that's also, you might be a redneck.
I mean, but it speaks how brilliant you might be a redneck is that they got years of podcasting and live shows from
Dude,
that
they have become unbelievably wealthy doing just a different version of you might be a redneck.
They need shirts that say, I don't care who you are. That's Foley right there.
That's Foley right there.
That's Foley right there. Damn, we should do that. We got to figure something out.
No, we should sell t-shirts that say, I don't care who you are. That's Foley right there. And not explain it when people ask what that means.
Don't explain it. Let's also just stop explaining the name of this show. Also, people keep asking. Let's just never explain what this means.
I had this idea in my head for a while that was sort of like a "Are you garbage" type stolen bit thing, which I was thinking of maybe like trying to see if like Drew Montana would do a show with me, like Wigger 101, where it's just "Are you garbage" but Wigger stuff.
That's fine.
That's a good idea.
And you could bring on Dan Soder and like find out how much of a Wigger he is.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
That's a good idea.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
How about Are You Recycling? And it's an eco-friendly. It's a show.
Well, that sounds helpful.
Yeah. Are you recycling?
Are you doing your part?
Yeah, it's really nice to do that if you care about the environment.
You bring your own cup to Starbucks.
You just scold people for like you ask people if they're white trash and then they say yes and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You ever break down your boxes and sort them, put them outside? You're recycling.
Who's that?
Is that supposed to be Foley?
Yeah. You ever put a can in a different basket?
It's hey Lois, are you garbage?
It's me, Foley. All right, welcome back to Are You Peter? And it's me, I'm Peter.
Yeah.
H. Griffin.
Well,
it always goes back to Family Guy.
Yeah. Hey, you guys lobbed me that. That was the assist right there.
Yeah, we've been going for almost an hour now. So let's get cooking with gas, everybody.
It's flown by. I'm not gonna lie. You know why? No super chats getting in the way.
No super chats.
This is a genius move on my part as a pure broadcaster in the vein of
guys. What if we just did it with no super chats?
Yeah. What if we?
Yeah.
We'll do it this time.
Kidding, guys.
Kidding. Comedy.
Kidding. Comedy.
Tragedy. Drama.
He did his research. Do your own research.
Gay Mark Norman. Sodomy.
All right. Whose dick is that? Oh, ask me at the dinner first. Eat your
Dick's
ass.
inside of me.
No, Dicks and Stones won't break my bones. My boner.
Yeah.
Are you gabagool with Tony Soprano?
Are you gabagool? Yeah.
Are you fucking gabagool?
Yeah. Well, I know Super Chat BSO asks because Robbie's channel is not monetized yet.
It was monetized. They took it away, but it'll be monetized.
It'll be but we're sticking to our experiment of alternating channels to grow each other's businesses. It's a bit. This is what you call synergy.
But you know what? This is like giving the people on my channel the first taste free.
Speaking of synergy, I also have Zynergy right now.
Nice, dude.
Ooh, what flavor?
Yeah. This is spearmint.
I like wintergreen personally.
I went through all my wintergreens. I usually go get a can of wintergreen, a can of spearmint, so I can have options. And,
I want to say something in the chat real quick. I want people to know because they think I'm retarded because I spit my Zen. But I want people to know, I understand you're not supposed to spit it, but I dipped for so many years that first of all, swallowing is gay. Second of all, swallowing that shit is probably not good for you. And third of all, I'm just so used to the fixation of like having the dip in my lip and spitting. I can't go back now. But, sorry.
Swallowing is gay. Like if you suck a dude's penis, as long as you spit the cum out, not gay.
That's what I've
How
been
you
told.
gonna
My dad.
You hit him with
Yeah.
a no homo, and it was not gay.
Yeah, if you suck a dick and you spit it out and go pause, then it wasn't gay. That was actually straight.
Y'all ever had a motherfucker try and kiss you after you suck his dick? I'll be like, hey, yo.
Gay.
Hey, yo, you a grown ass
Gay.
man, fam.
Yeah, fam. How you gonna kiss another man?
I was talking to somebody about this the other night that when I first had access to like high speed internet and a computer in a room where I could lock the door, and I first went to look for porn. I didn't know, I was not as versatile as I am now. Like now, I know the names I want to look for. I know all the keywords. I know exactly like what to type in to find the deviancy that I would like to jack off to. In those days, it was void without form. And so the only like frame of reference I had for pornography was Girls Gone Wild. So I typed in Girls Gone Wild and watched a Girls Gone Wild video, which was very exciting because up until that point I had only ever seen the titties with those like stars in front of them. Those like
yeah,
from the infomercial.
Those are cool.
Yeah, those were. I mean, to this day when I look up at the night sky, I get horny.
We had 69 viewers right when you said that. It was very serendipitous.
Nice.
when I hear that island music, I feel like I get a little chub.
If I hear
Like
still
island
drums,
style music.
yeah. If I hear still drums, dude, I'm getting chubbed up.
That's true. Yeah, they really did. The
Yeah.
aughts was a beautiful time.
I can't listen to Doug Stanhope's comedy because I get too horny.
Dalton likes Girls Gone Child.
Come on, I've never given off that vibe at all.
You just said that's a nasty rumor. That's a nasty rumor.
That's a nasty rumor to start about me.
Someone said, "How about we might be crunk with Lil Jon?" All right, here we go.
Oh yeah. When I told her, I said, yeah.
What? Okay. Turn down for what? Turn down for turn me down.
Ebonics.
Yeah.
Ebonics.
When I told her, I said, yeah.
She hit the floor. No,
Hit the
wait,
floor.
that's Flow Rider.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Shorty said, whoa. And I totally owned
Apple bottom jeans.
Let's go.
Boots with the fur.
Yeah.
Boots with the fur.
Okay.
And so it's going down. I'm yelling timber.
We might be
You better move. You better dance.
Yeah, bend over, touch your toes.
Bend over and touch your toes.
Okay, all right. Not so fast. Let me get to dinner first. Okay.
Take that, rewind it back.
The very
Take
the
that,
very
rewind
first
it back.
the
Take
very
that.
first
Rewind. Hey, Mark, take that and rewind it back.
Hold on. So the very first porno I watched, it was the Girls Gone Wild. So it was like Joe Francis convincing these two party girls on spring break. They're very drunk, who otherwise I guess would not do lesbian stuff. He convinces them to go into this trailer and do lesbian stuff together. So they get butt naked, which I was excited.
Nice.
And then one of the women sits on the other woman's face, and that woman eats the other woman's pussy for several minutes. But then at the end, this has always stuck with me. At the end, the woman that ate the woman's pussy goes to kiss that lady, and that lady goes, "Ew, no, you just ate my pussy. I'm not gonna kiss you." And it's all that's always stuck. It's just so rude. That person just the person just did you a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just rude.
It's so rude. I love the smell of my dick on a woman's breath as I'm kissing her after she sucks my penis.
I won't let her suck my dick and kiss me, but I'll suck hers and kiss her.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Have you guys ever hooked up with a trans person?
No.
It'll probably never happen. I'll probably get married to the girl I'm with right now, and
Nice.
I'll never really know if I'm actually in real life attracted to trans girls. It's just behind the screen.
It is kind of a porn addict thing because it's like he got.
But I like them a lot, like a lot.
Nice, dude.
They are
That's
fun.
awesome. I like Natalie. I like Natalie Mars.
Natalie Mars is cool. Izzy Wild.
Yeah,
Aubrey
Robbie
Kate.
Pause. Yeah, I'd love to suck off Natalie Mars and they go, "Hey, yo, pause," and spit out the semen.
Hey, yo, pause. Yeah. No, I'm a is a stalwart champion of the trans community now. I'm plugged into many different trans.
Butt plugged in.
I'm butt plugged into the trans movement now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm friends with like a bunch of different like trans, honestly, like trans porn actors, on Twitter.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We had one on Cornfed. My friend Jamie Castles. Everybody go watch that episode. It's almost 3 hours. 3 hours. It's almost 3 hours long.
How do you get these people? How did you befriend them? First of all,
she worked for Lewis for a little bit. Like she was in with the Skanks for a minute. And so she found out about me just through my wheelings and dealings with them. And so she just enjoyed my sense of humor, I guess. And so we were following each other on Twitter for a while. And I just reached out to her and was like, "Do you want to come on the show?" And then we had a really fun episode. She showed me and Sal the biggest dildo I've ever seen. I was like, that's going in your ass? I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
How big was it?
It was really big. It was like,
how big was it?
It's bigger than any human's penis possibly could be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was that.
Yeah,
kind
but
of
not
dildo.
black people.
Maybe it might be. I think it's bigger than a black because it's
It's bigger than a normal person.
Mm-hmm. Bigger than a normal person. Not
a normal regular
black
person.
Guy. Yeah. And then she also showed us a gun. She was like, "You guys want to see my gun?"
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
video,
awesome.
that episode, obviously demonetized.
Was
Is
it
it fucked up?
loaded?
Look, everybody knows that I'm a trans ally as much as the next guy. Am I wrong for saying I think maybe trans people should not have guns? Is that a crazy thing to say?
I mean, they're gonna kill themselves, right?
Her argument for having it was pretty sound because she said like being a trans woman puts me at a higher risk for violence. Like people are pretty antagonistic toward me.
Mm-hmm.
And she also was like saying that she grew up in Juarez for a little bit, so she was like, all I know is violence.
Jake Juarez?
Mm-hmm. And so she was like, that's why I just have to have a gun because I got to be able to protect myself.
Yeah.
So I mean that does add up. Like that makes sense.
Yeah, the girl that blew DeRosa is hot. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Jake Juarez. I don't know if you guys count how many beheadings the cartel have done. You're a child.
One.
Well, that's funnier than his bit. A goth,
two dead children.
Yeah, a goth cholo in the cartel.
Yeah.
There's a lot of goth Hispanics.
There really are. Yeah. There's a lot of
yeah.
cholo goths. There's that cholo goth band, Prayers. You ever heard that band? Prayers.
It's kind of funny how many Mexicans take up like middle school white culture. Like they love Chucky.
Yeah.
Like the Smiths.
Luis J. Gomez is a Puerto Rican goth.
Classic, yeah. You know that guy? You know that comic Stone Toss?
Dude, that
see that?
whole saga has been so funny.
Hilarious.
That because what that person did, like doxing him, and that whoever they named in that thing may or may not be him actually. But to do it,
if it's not him, that sucks.
To do a 99 tweet thread,
I know.
Because behind the scenes, whoever this person is, they had a full on like Carcosa shed from True Detective trying to piece this together.
Yeah.
I was like, this is more psychotic than anything he's done.
I think that was a good point.
Yeah,
but it was funny that he was a fat Latino guy.
Yeah, that is funny. I mean, there's a lot of racist Latinos.
I was really hoping he would be black. My head was that he in my head he was black.
Yeah, but that person they named may or may not actually be him. I don't know what they think Nazi means anymore because I've seen plenty of Stone Toss comics, and I'm like, these are just racist. It's not Nazi. He's just racist, which is fine with me.
It is funny that there is like this holy war on Twitter between these like people that if you asked anyone in real life who they were, they'd be like, "Who are you fucking?" Like no one knows who Hassan is. No one knows who fucking Stone Toss is. You know?
Oh yeah, being extremely online is like a new kind of mental illness. It'll be in the DSM at some point. You'll go to your therapist and they'll be like, "It sounds like you're extremely online."
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the DSL. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Dick
The
sucking
sucking lips. Yeah, I'm
Dick,
trying to
dick
get into
sucking
those.
lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Tom Hardy.
Oh yeah. I want to get
Yes.
Tom. I want to get Tom Hardy in some DSLs, dude.
Dalton smashes ladies.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I got me a little internet girlfriend now. I got a
Really?
few.
Who?
I'm not gonna name names right now.
What's his name?
Oh. Well, guys, it's been a great time here on the Crowder Boys. We'll see you guys later.
I got a few.
I have to pee.
I did find out last night
BRB.
that you got to go to the bathroom. Okay,
Yeah.
well, all right.
I'm here, Dalton. I'll listen.
All right. I did find out last night that because there was like two friends of mine who, you know, they're like e-girl thought OnlyFans girl friends with on Twitter, and both of them I've sent videos of me you know, busting a nut. And I found out that one of them like got scared by it. She agreed to me sending the video. She consented. So I sent it and I never got a response. And then I found out from her friend, who's another woman that I've sent a similar video. She said, you kind of scared my friend because the video you sent was way too long. She was like, it's just several minutes of you jacking off.
What's the thought process behind you sending that sort of video to them? Because you have to know, I know you're smart enough to know that like the type of guys they would like would probably not do that.
No, oh yeah, I'm not trying to like get with these women. It's just you know, spicing up jacking off. It's just spicing it up a little bit.
Okay, like, so it's for you.
Just adding a little sousance, a little zhuzh.
Do you know that you're like a cyber Louis CK?
Pretty much, yeah. But I make sure that it's, you know, consent in triplicate. You know, I ask again. I'm like, are you sure?
He asked too.
And they, yeah, he did ask.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with what Louis did.
Me neither. And there's nothing wrong with what I did. I mean, I've got it in writing that I said, can I send you a video of my penis ejaculating semen? And they go, yes. And so
I've never done that before.
You know, I don't know if I would ever do it again. It was just, you know, it was a fun thing to do a couple times. It's exciting to know that there's a woman watching that video. Kind of, you know, excites me.
To me, it almost seems like kind of an impossible thing to do, because I would tell them, I'd be like, I'm going to send you a bust video, and then I'd bust and have the video and be like, I can't do this. So like the coming would make me not send the video.
See, what I do is I record myself busting. I get them in the bank. I got like 3 or 4 ready to go.
You got to.
And then when I'm horny again, that's when I reach out. And so nice. then I send the video, and then I jack off to the thought of them watching the video.
Ooh.
4D chess that I'm playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently it scared that one lady.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to catch a Me Too, Dalton?
No, I was just told that the video was too long. She was, it was like, well, I did say yes. She was like, I did agree to this, but this is a really long video.
Those are 2 words you may never hear again, so cherish that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like the sweeping scene in Twin Peaks. It was just like, why am I being made to watch this guy jack off for so long?
Bees are on the other end of the OnlyFans account. Hey, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? I didn't want to see that.
I'm not sending it to an OnlyFans account. This is like direct, on Twitter. Just like, I'm talking to them. Just like
there's someone in our chat universe who I watch come very frequently. Edna, is it Joe Gorman? Edna loves Joe. She does, yeah. She's a gourmaniac.
It's the only thing. I would say Edna's perfect, but it's the only thing.
So the only demerit.
She will have to denounce Joe to become one of the Crowder babes.
Mm-hmm. Did Joe's new did Joe's new podcast already end?
Fart Night?
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know.
Man, he can't catch a break.
No, I just saw he's working at the mothership.
That's right.
That is so funny. How many
He's
people
a paid
still
regular
call
at the mothership, so I guess they got him
Yeah.
doing dishes or something.
And he's writing at SNL.
I was
Mhm.
going to quote that with the picture of Kurt Angle looking at his phone, but I thought people would think that I got tricked by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more a disbelief Kurt Angle. See, it's hard to
Right.
differentiate between the disbelief Kurt Angle and
Mm-hmm.
the other Kurt Angle. You know?
Yeah,
I like Kurt Angle.
That one meme of him is fucking everywhere. That one meme of him like staring at the
It's one
screen.
of the best of all time.
It
I
is,
have
it
to
is
say.
fun. Yeah, it's a very fun
I
one.
see it in every corner of Twitter uses that meme.
The GIF is the
Every single
best.
one.
Yeah.
The full expression.
I
think
love
it's 'cause of
gifts.
Me too, Dalton. I love gifts.
Dude, I love gifts. I feel like
You know
I'm a
what?
Harry Potter.
I agree, Dalton. I also love gifts.
Yeah. It's like
Uh,
real life Harry Potter. It's like the newspapers.
Yeah.
Harry
Ooh,
And I'm Dobby
I'm
Goodwin.
actually I'm
You're Dobby Goodwin.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm rewatching through. Well, I can't say rewatching because the first Harry Potters I only watched the first 3 movies, but I'm going back through and watching them. They're pretty enjoyable.
I'm Dumble Dalton.
Dumble Dalton.
I'm Dumble Dalton.
Wait.
Crack. What's
Crack
one with Crack?
Amico Malfoy.
Amico Malfoy.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Dobby Goodwin, Dumble Dalton, and Amico Malfoy.
I want to be him in the 3rd movie though, where he gets a growth spurt and like shoots past everybody.
Mhm.
That shit was weird. Like he went from being the smallest one to like the biggest.
Yeah.
No
well, they
homo.
were. I mean, they were all like 11 when they got cast for the first one.
I know.
And
It's
we
crazy.
just we watched them grow up. You know.
Yeah, they grew up with us. I did like that the books got more adult as they got it more adult.
Mhm.
You know?
It felt like we were all growing together.
I know. It was like Boyhood.
Yeah, and now we've grown apart. Now that
We
J.K.
become Hermione
Rowling-
strangers.
Yeah.
Now that
Sipping
J.K.
tea,
Rowling is a noted bigot,
Mm-hmm.
I
How
have
about
to get
defense against
my-
the Paul Blarts?
yeah, I have to get my Horcrux tattoo burned off.
That is funny. She pissed off like the most vocal part of her fan base. You know.
It's so funny
Like-
that somebody who can write such fantastical things can't, like, when it comes to reality, won't take any shit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
no, this
It's
is
like-
fantasy. This is the world of make believe, but this is real
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
and we're not taking that shit.
You can't just pretend that you're a woman. You have to pretend you're a freaking wizard or some shit. Yeah. I was like, you can't grasp this at all, JK.
I want to
Mhm.
see a Limp Bizkit Harry
What is
Potter
what is
collab.
estradiol if not polyjuice potion?
That's my favorite spell. Estradiol.
Estradiol.
Yeah.
Polyamorous juice potion.
hmm
Yeah. Jonathan Kaminga Rowling.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. She's nothing. That's what the JK stands for. Yeah, she's like, it's just funny to like tweet about trans stuff that much. You know, it's like, it's not even that I disagree with her. It's just weird to tweet about that. Tweet about, if you're just like hyper fixated on one political thing and you just tweet about that all the time, it is a little weird.
Tweeting
me.
about anything but how gay comedians are is pretty fucking cringe.
I agree.
Yeah, tweeting about anything except titties. Very gay.
Mhm.
Dude, it's so funny. Like, I have no idea. I have no sort of gauge on what's going to blow up that I post. Like yesterday, I just posted one that was like these girls fucking like playing pool and
I
like
saw
seductive
that.
ways together. And I was just like, this is Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe.
That was
It's getting,
great.
like 4K fucking likes. And I'm like,
I retweeted
I didn't
that.
think anybody was gonna fuck with this. And then the ones that I think are gonna be bangers, I get like 20.
Yeah, Twitter doesn't make
Yeah.
a whole lot of sense.
It really
You
doesn't.
I have no clue why or how anything goes viral. Like that
If you mention
catfish
Shane
lady.
Gillis, you'll get likes.
Do what?
If you mention Shane Gillis in your tweet, it'll go viral. for some reason.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a band of retards ready to fucking support you when you say his name.
They are Swifties for guys. 100%.
Dude, the gayest retards on the planet are ready to pounce on the mention of Shane Gillis.
Yeah. He's
he's
like an
gotta
army
hate
of
that.
fucking idiots.
Yeah, he's really in a prison of his own design.
I'm sure he likes it on some level, but he's probably like, I think when they were like harassing that fucking band leader, he actually tweeted out, he's like, knock it off.
Yeah, he is like really the Oppenheimer of comedy.
Sure.
Yeah, what he's created
Sure.
has been.
Shane Gillis is the Oppenheimer of comedy, sure.
Yeah.
Because he also loves to bomb. Yeah. No, he's actually
Yeah,
really
he
good.
Oppenheimer.
bombed on SNL. Which was like, that was such a funny take, like people saying that, and I'm like, you would bomb at a coffee house.
Yeah.
Like any one
SNL
of you,
seems like a really tough crowd, you know?
yeah, tougher
Oh,
than
fucking
the
tough
the
crowd.
Colin Quinn
It's a
show.
fucking tough crowd.
It's a tough crowd with Colin Quinn.
I like how you're calling Quinn is Rich Voss.
Yeah,
man.
it's me Colin Quinn.
Yeah, it's already hard enough to do well, to have like a good set just in front of a live audience anywhere, and so just imagine that what you're doing is also going to be broadcast to millions of people. Dude,
Right.
anyone would be, the normal response would at least be to be like pretty nervous.
SNL does also seem designed to be like a pressure cooker.
Yeah, and it's also like really odd when a comedian is on there, because like it's the one time that person is expected to just like do their own thing, whereas like anyone else, there's like 9 different writers that are scripting what's going to happen.
You can go to the writers if you want, but I think a lot of comedians just like to do their own material.
Yeah, but usually if it's a guy who's a stand-up, at the very least they are going to just do stand-up.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is like
Charles Barkley was good at it.
Who?
Charles Barkley was actually a really funny SNL host.
Really?
Yeah.
Charles Barkley rules.
He's awesome. He's the man.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Shaq. That's terrible.
I like how I mean, maybe this is changing with the whole Jewish shit, but I like how for like a long time black dudes could just say whatever the fuck they would. Like Charles and Shaq would just get on a fucking TNT broadcast and just disrespect the women of San Antonio for.
That's the funniest thing ever.
Dalton, have you seen that? Highlights play.
I haven't seen this. No, I don't follow sports really, so I don't.
Well,
I don't know.
Charles Barkley is just keeps talking about how fat San Antonio women were.
Like, yeah, you don't have to give a fuck about sports for this. It's almost like the Stephen A. talking about Pokemon shit.
It's so funny.
Okay,
dude, the NBA on TNT, I swear half the time it'll just be the basketball clips playing that they're supposed to talk about, and they're just like trashing a random person or trashing the women of San Antonio. It's great. It's barely a sports show.
Yeah, it's the best comedy on TV show on television. I mean,
Sports Center.
No, inside the NBA, it's Shaq and Charles Barkley, and then Ernie, just like
Ernie
this
Johnson
white guy in a bow tie. He's like, "Well, we need to take this seriously, fellas." And they're just
Ernie Johnson literally is the black comedian white guy voice personified.
Yes, it is. He has like a bow. He's like, "All right, fellas, let's settle down here." And then Shaq's like, "Charles Barkley, he's fat. He's a real fat guy." And Charles Barkley's like, "No, you're fat, Shaq. You're a big fat idiot." Like,
Ernie, shut your crack ass up, man.
Yeah,
I gotta check this out. I don't watch any.
I'll send you the San Antonio video.
Yeah. I only recently got into Stephen A. Smith just because he started talking about cartoons.
Dude, I hated Stephen A. Smith because of his opinions on sports forever, and just recently, like this thing that he's doing, I love him again because he's funny.
I thought he was really annoying too because he was like really bad at talking about basketball, but he's hilarious. He's fucking hilarious.
He's very funny.
Conceptually, it's very funny to have like a broadcasting studio that probably costs like at least hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It looks so expensive.
And then to do like to use that studio for, G-Eazy 79 writes in, who you got in a 1v1 boxing match, Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck?
Bugs Bunny.
I gotta go Bugs.
He's in like third grader conversations. I mean, that's the genius, is he talks about all of it like he's on First Take on ESPN. But he's it's actually a great comedic character because he says it all very seriously. He's like,
that's another Stephen A. thing where he's kind of like Trump is like he he's an expert on everything that he happens to be talking about. Like the thing where where Stephen A did UFC that one time, and he was like, "Here are two guys who really just want to fight each other."
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying? And they were
Yeah.
just looking at him like, "Bro, you have no idea what the fuck's going on."
Yeah, last year when the Warriors and the Lakers were going to face each other, he was like, once it was like that was the matchup. He was like, on one hand, you've got Steph Curry, and he's the captain of one ship, and on the other hand, you have LeBron James. Now he's the captain of the other ship, and they're going to have to play each other, and we'll just have to see what happens. I was like, that is the least informational thing I've ever heard in my entire
He
life.
said nothing.
He said absolutely, much like Trump, he's the king of just saying nothing in a lot I words.
Which is
Yeah.
fine if you're funny.
He is funny. Yeah,
He's
he is
very funny.
Yeah.
That's why I will say, like, I've never voted. I probably never will, but I do love Trump. Like, I don't know what
Yeah.
policies even are. Like, I don't even understand what that means. But like
Mhm.
I see Trump. He says something, I laugh. I'm a
He's
simple
funny.
guy. I love him.
He's a funny guy,
Yeah.
and he's great on TV.
I also love when Biden falls. Like, I like
yeah.
that
It is
Biden.
funny.
I don't regret Biden being the president because he's done some funny stuff too. But he's more of a laugh at him. Trump is more of a laugh with him kind of.
Mhm.
You also laugh at Trump too, like when he does his dance and stuff.
Oh yeah, when he does the jack off dance.
Yeah.
Jacking off penises.
And when he just looks so insane all the time. Biden, here's my theory. Biden is also like a hilarious president to laugh at, but he just followed the goat. He's following Trump. If he followed Obama, Biden, we'd be like, Biden's fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I
You
love how the turnaround on the window between presidencies is getting even shorter to where, because you know how Bush was president, everybody hated him unless you're in
Yeah.
the South. But everybody like seemed like everyone in entertainment hated him. And then
Mhm.
like in somewhere deep in Obama's second term, people were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I kind of like Bush. He's kind of charming."
Yeah,
And Trump went from the most
painting.
yeah, Trump went from the most hated president to literally a year later, everybody's like, I fucking love Trump.
He's hilarious. I mean,
Like Joe Biden, people are gonna like him like a day after his last.
yeah.
Yeah.
Day
And
in
did you
office is a
see
hell of a
that
drug.
Trump is actually like posted something on Truth Social about how like the government should not ban TikTok? That he was like, but it was for like very petty reasons. Still, it was like, if you ban TikTok, that's going to make Facebook more powerful. We
A
don't
lot
want
of
that.
people.
A lot of people.
That's all I have for
Yeah, I can't
a lot of people and Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell.
TikTok, let me tell you, it's a beautiful platform. Lots of titties, but that's okay.
A lot of people say Rosie O'Donnell is fatter than a lot of people.
I don't want to see her anywhere near TikTok. We should ban Rosie from getting on TikTok.
I'm throwing my clock away. I don't even want to see my clock TikTok.
I don't want to see my clock TikTok. China. Yeah.
Yeah. He stood up for TikTok, but just because he doesn't like Facebook.
But didn't he
Motherfucker
ban
stood
it
on
too?
business.
Or he tried to ban it. Yeah, so I'm
I'm sure. I mean, yeah, none of these guys have any real like convictions, but that is gonna, he'll garner some support there because
he said, if you get rid of TikTok, Facebook and Zucker schmuck will double their business. I don't want Facebook, who cheated in the last election, doing better. Yeah, wow.
When I eat calamari, I stand on squidness.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you do that on Squirtle Beach?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Oh, I didn't even get to finish.
Oh wait, no, Calamario is on Squirtle Beach. Go ahead.
Calamario.
Yeah.
Or Calawario. I'm number
wow.
one.
Wow.
Dude, I went to the Nintendo store for the first time. It was fucking great. I loved
the
it.
Nintendo store.
Yeah. In Times Square.
Nice.
I didn't know
That's
that
cool.
existed. That's sick.
It's fucking great, man.
64 is my favorite system of all time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like
Cave
GameCube.
console.
I'm a GameCube boy.
Yeah. I went to the gay store. They knew you there.
They were out of you.
Well, but you're their number one customer though, Dalton.
That's true. I have a punch card. It's my ass.
Pause.
Pause.
You have a pause card?
Now, what the hell
You-
y'all talking about gay store?
Do you think when furries have sex, they go pause?
Balls. Yeah, I think they do that. Yeah.
You get it, Robbie?
I don't really get it now.
Do you think when
PAWS?
PAW.
yeah, how do you not get it?
When
They say
furries have
paws?
when furries have
I
sex.
thought you said Furbies.
Furries.
Oh,
When furries have
okay,
sex,
yeah,
they go
furries. That makes
paws.
sense. I was like,
I got it, and I'm retarded.
Yeah, I thought I heard Furbies.
Yeah. Here, let me try it again. Robbie, do you think when furries have sex, they go paws?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
gay sex. Yeah.
I wonder if the elves in the North Pole, when they act gay, if Santa's like, Slayo, claws, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Paws.
Santa, yeah, sleigh.
Have you seen that
One
movie,
horse open.
Santa's Sleigh with Goldberg as Santa?
No.
No,
There's
Whoopi.
there's a really Whoopi Goldberg.
Referring
Alright,
to Whoopi
okay,
Goldberg as
child.
Goldberg is hilarious.
Yeah, you better be nice, child.
There's a
I'm gonna
Christmas,
spear you, child.
I will
there's a
see you,
cr-
child.
there's a Christmas horror movie where
Where's my milk
Goldberg-
and cookies?
Let me get some milk and cookies.
Hold on, before you say this, Dalton, I think it's pretty ironic that Goldberg's move was the spear and Whoopi Goldberg, well, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, we waited until we were on my channel to do this, huh?
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
there's a
Do you think?
You were
Do
saying?
you think Whoopi's fans ever say, "I love gold"?
Berg.
Hey, I'm Aaron Berg.
Hey, it's
How
me,
about
Whoopi.
no, you crazy
I'm
black
Whoopi.
bastard?
I'm Whoopi Ehrenberg. What are you up to in the front here? They have the same voice, kind of. What are you doing in the front? What are you, like, Data?
Isn't
about you,
Whoopi
Captain
Goldberg's
Picard?
real name like Crustacea Jones?
Yeah,
Something
she
like
changed her name to be Jewish for Hollywood or something.
Crustacea Jones.
Crustacea
Yeah, she
Jones. No, it's
washed up on
Calamario.
Squirtle Beach.
Oh, shit.
Squirtle Beach. Isn't it?
Squirtle Beach is good.
Episode name.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fun thumbnail. I'll make that when
Hell
we get
yeah.
off.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
yeah, a bunch of Squirtles squirting. Big tittied Squirtles squirting.
Beautiful big titty Squirtles don't just come out of the sky, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What-
Do you think this a Squirtle squirt is pee?
No, they have a squirt move, right?
That's right. Yeah.
That is an interesting question. Do you think like the water that like Squirtle and Blastoise use, like do you think that's high quality H2O or like some type of like fluid?
Yeah, you think it's like a urine?
Oh, high quality H2O.
Yeah, Adam Sandler is
yeah.
Blastoise.
So,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, do you
Yeah.
think that like Squirtles and War Turtles and Blastoises all have some sort of internal filtration system?
I think it's
That,
both.
that their waste product, their urine is still just also water. It's like purified water.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
We'd have to ask the guy who made it. Guy who made my dad used to. I think I almost cried.
the
one
guy who
time.
made one come. The guy who made a Squirtle squirt. I can confirm it's purified water.
I was big, like really big into Pokemon when I was a kid. And my dad used to piss me off because he used to call them freaky man cards. And I got very upset.
Such a dad thing to do.
Wow. My dad would say, all the adults always said Pokimane for some reason.
Yeah, Pokimane. Who's now, what is she? That's like a lady now. That's like a streamer lady.
She's really, she's another Billie Eilish where she's really fucking hot, but like just cancer of a personality.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do find Billie Eilish very attractive.
She's so hot and so retarded.
Billie Eilish is a Robbie Goodwin ass girl because she clearly has BPD. She's like clearly just like sociopathic, and probably like on Xanax all the time or something. She always seems like she's like glassy eyed and
she gives me BPD, a big penis dick.
Big penis dick.
She's very. My Instagram Explore page, there is so much Billie Eilish.
Yeah, she do be having big titties.
Lyle Chipperson said, "My mom said pokey guys." How'd she get that?
No, that's what she was doing when you weren't home.
Oh, poking guys.
She was pegging other men.
You don't talk about a man's mother that way.
Oh, the man's mother.
Hey, whoa.
Mother.
Pokey guys? Pause. How you gonna poke a guy? Pause.
How you gonna poke a guy?
Lyle Chipperson's wife just had a 90-pound mole removed from her ass.
I'm gonna be the gayest, like no one ever was.
Gay, gay, gay.
Yeah,
To
gay,
fuck
gay,
them
gay.
is
Fuck
To
my
fuck them.
ass.
Fuck
fuck my ass. Fuck me in my ass.
Yes. Fuck my
Fuck
ass.
them is my real test.
You suck me and
Before I
I'll
tell
suck
them
you.
pause.
I am gay. Fuck my ass.
Okay, pause. Okay, pause.
Fucking pause.
I am fucking gay. Okay, pause.
Gotta catch HIV. Poke
Yeah,
pause.
there you go.
I'm gay.
We have to bug chase.
Woke up
It's a
this
bug type.
morning, fuck me in the butt.
Fuck myself and twig.
Somebody got me last night with the.
You know what,
they did
Katie? Yeah, it was a weird turn, but that's what comedy's all about, okay?
Comedy's all
Can you
about
imagine
weird
if-
turns.
I said we were irreverent, not reverent.
Thank
Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, if
Katie?
you want reverent, go watch the Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
If you want
Yeah.
Reverend, go watch Bob Levy.
Yeah, if you're looking for something that's reverent, but you go watch that movie
Yeah.
where Leo DiCaprio fights a bear.
If you guys want reverent, watch the movie Doubt or the play
Mm-hmm.
Or Mrs.
Yeah.
Doubtfire.
or Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Yes.
You're
Which, if it
fired.
was remade today, if it was a woke remake of Mrs. Doubtfire,
A
I
woke
don't even want to
remake.
start.
Yeah.
I don't even want to begin.
Yeah, it's like nowadays Mrs. Doubtfire is just as bad as blackface.
That
To
sucks
do-
because I will say that sucks because men dressing up as women is like one of the oldest and funniest comedic tropes.
it really is. I don't understand why like Cat Williams and I got a lot of black people have this idea that a guy dressing up as a lady is some Illuminati humiliation ritual.
Because they just hate gay shit.
They
but
just
it's
hate
been, like-
gay because it is just funny.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of Shakespeare comedies, which is probably some of the earliest recorded comedies. A lot of them are just like, this guy's dressed as a lady.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty funny that
Big Mama's Castle,
the,
the first Shakespeare comedy.
Yeah.
the whole thing was that like the system of Hollywood was like taking these black men because they were black, you know, these executives, and sticking them in a movie, and it's like the only way they can get roles. And then like literally black people's favorite movie is a guy in a dress, Medea.
Yeah.
And no white
Yeah.
people watch it. It's you guys watching it. And I guess
I've
we're
watched.
perpetrating
I
this
do
shit.
like the Medea's Witness Protection with Eugene Levy is very funny.
You're a woman, but a man? Uh-oh. Yeah, and in Big Mama's house. And
You know, my
and
son
Living
is gay.
Color. My son is gay.
My son
Uh-oh.
is gay. My
You
son
fucked a man? You're fucking
about
a man in
a-
the ass?
What about a podcast called Your Mama's House, and it's Tom Segura dressed as a fat woman?
That'd be a lot funnier than
what they're
it is,
fucking
which
doing
is just
now.
making fun of poor people on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robbie, you made a pretty salient point about your mom's house, which is that it's just a shittier Tosh.0.
Yeah, it really is. But Fig Talk, on the other hand, now that's a show.
Fig Talk is something new. Fig Talk is really pushing the envelope. It's on the vanguard of content.
That name fucking drives me insane
Yeah.
in a bad way. Mike
Yeah.
Figs, I've met him. He's nice, but that name is fucking.
He's a nice
horrendous.
guy. The one thing I do not miss about doing that show is when he would do Fig Talk because it was like a segment, and I
noticed-
he was just like, yeah, I'm kind of just doing your mom's house. I was like, why are you
Mhm.
doing your
Yes.
mom's house?
Are you guys on somewhat good terms, or?
Yeah, we actually had a good time together at Skankfest.
I noticed he
Yeah.
didn't really stick up for you when fucking the inmates were shafting you.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, that's just Figs. He code switches to whoever he's in
Yeah.
the room with.
I love that his version of like climbing the ladder or being a careerist is like, Robbie, it's business. I gotta go do the 9th biggest show on Gas Digital Network. They want me to be second chair for the
I got to be Shannon Lee's sidekick. I got to be. the
I gotta
other
go
guy.
be Shannon Lee's sidekick.
Look, the Maddie Jester Skull's chair is open. This is a
Yeah.
once in a lifetime opportunity.
I stand to make hundreds of dollars a year, Robbie.
Yeah.
Jester Skulls, what is that, Irish?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, look, Mazel Tov. I wish him well. I wish him
Yeah.
well.
But I like your Robbie. Your Patreon now is probably making more in a month than what he's getting paid.
I mean that. Yeah, I know. And we were making like $500 a month on our old show. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like working on your own is the way to go. I wouldn't.
And once these super chats kick in,
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you.
Yeah, I wouldn't like go saddle up with some like a network like that if I already had like established like a good solid foundation for myself independently. That is like a very strange move.
Shannon has nicer tits than Robbie. That's true. Shannon's nice. I don't want to shit it.
I have nothing bad.
He's actually very sweet. No, it's just funny to make fun of Figs.
It's fun to make fun of Figs.
He's an idiot.
And if we're being honest, the thing is probably maybe the fourth, or at least the fifth, fourth or fifth most popular show on the network.
Oh yeah, Lev Fur Show.
Yeah,
another great one.
Another great show. Hey, I don't know if you guys know this. There's over 20 great shows on the Gas Digital Network.
Ka-ching!
Ka-ching! Bing, 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 bing. Did you fill a rope?
What do you think is the worst show on Gas Digital?
Slick and Thick, or whatever that fucking show was.
That's the worst fucking name for sure.
Slick
and
Thick.
God. I remember because he picked that up instead of us at the time. I was like, what the fuck?
That's the bonfire.
Slick the typical fucking meatheads. They're just like, because it rhymes, bro.
Yeah, we're MMA, we're cool guys.
What is Slick and Thick?
It was like an MMA show.
Mickey Gall and whoever that fucking big stooge with him is.
I don't know I don't even know what shows they have on the network. Let's see if we can let's talk about this and see if this summons Lewis again into the chat.
Last time was hilarious.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's like saying Beetlejuice in the mirror 3 times.
Oh, I'm going gasdigitalnetwork.com 404 error, of course.
That'd be pretty sick if you said Beetlejuice 3 times and like little black Beetlejuice showed up and just chill with you.
Yeah.
How come, wait, you can't even see what shows are on the air. I click shows and it's making me log in.
So I can't even see what shows they have without logging in.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, that's the deal, bro.
No, wait, hold on.
Pay to see what shows there are.
I clicked advertise with us, and then they had a different bar, and then I clicked all shows, and now I see what shows are on.
This is clearly your guys' shitty bum internet because gasdigital.com is a perfect website.
Gasdigitalnetwork.com. Here, all
More like
shows.
Gas Digital, not
No, not Gas Digital. It's just gasdigital.com. You're on the old archaic dinosaur website. That was like 5 years ago.
Do you guys think Just the Tips with Joanna Angel and Aaron Smallhands Thompson is a good show?
All right, we got a great new show, everybody. The bassist from Motley Crue is doing a Zoom show.
Actually, Nikki Sixx had a very successful terrestrial radio show for a long time, The Sixth Sense.
What about extraterrestrial radio show?
That's pretty good.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
And they're like, take me to your DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or something.
Let's take some
Something
callers.
Yeah.
You're phoning home.
Oh, I've got it. Close Encounters of the Third Eye Blind. We
have Elliot on line 3.
I was really excited when I thought of that. Close Encounters of the Third Eye Blind.
What's another show?
Stick and Portly. Harrington's show.
the Rick and Morty recap show.
Yeah, Stick and Portly.
I don't think that's even on anymore. I think most of these shows I think are
like an elaborate ruse for Harrington to get with Alex. To be quite frank, once they got together, they stopped doing that show.
What's another show on the network?
The Godfrey Show.
The Josta
Show's good.
With Jamie Josta.
Oh yeah,
from Hatebreed. I bet that's there's so many incredible shows on the network.
Part of the problem.
Mm-hmm. Which I've heard is actually, I think, the most popular show.
I've heard that too. I've heard that's the one that brings in the most money, which is pretty cool. Because Rogan loves Dave. He always has Dave on to like talk about this shit.
Yeah, I just want to like make something clear that there's over 20 incredible shows on the network. Yeah,
use promo code Crowder Boys. Sign up.
Use promo code Crowder Boys to get
7-day free trial,
40% off forever.
Mm-hmm.
And what about Help with Natalie Cuomo? That was a good one. I was sad.
That was a really good one.
That was a really good one. You know what's funny though? There are shows on the network that have ended that are like archived. Hers is not.
I don't think she was ever on. I think it was like Us, where she's like, it was like a free rental.
Yeah, I think so.
Help
then
was
she moved
such a
over
funny
to-
name for that show because it was just her getting comedians in a room, and she's like, "Okay, you guys go. Help,
Yeah.
please."
I
Like,
know.
Yeah,
I
please.
know. Help me be funny, Maddie Smith. and
Did
Robbie
she ever
Goodwin.
marry that guy?
Dan Lamort?
Yeah. Did they ever get
No,
married?
I think that no, they're engaged though.
Oh, it's one of those. They're gonna drag it out.
Yeah, I heard some great gossip though about the Too Much Content people, which she moved over to after Gas.
Yeah, I remember like there was a lot of drama going on with them for a while.
It sounds like they went through. We weren't the outliers with them. They went through a lot of drama with a lot of people.
Yeah. I don't know what was. It seemed like they were very antagonistic.
wait, who is this?
Yeah.
There was these two folks who got in with Lewis and Gas Digital for a while, who had their own studio in their apartment that used to be Big J's apartment, and we recorded with them for a minute, and then we went over to Gas because like they had some big falling out with Lewis because I guess they were like poaching people from him or something at the time. And
well, he wanted the Loud Boys, and they were going to work together. They're going to like merge their studio with Gas, kind of.
yeah,
Oh,
And
is
they
that
just-
the one you guys went to that had like the bush?
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Bush, yeah.
Probably,
Glycerine.
probably the peak of the show, or the first peak. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know what all. I know that they had pissed him off, and
Yeah, and he was
I guess
basically like,
they-
anyone who works with them can't go to Gas Digital, basically.
yeah. So I don't know. I like to be honestly, the idea of a podcast studio is stupid. Look at what we're doing now.
Yeah.
We don't need a fucking studio. We have raw talent.
That is the one thing that I applaud Matt and Shane for, is they were just like, let's just sit in the fucking living room and hook up some mics.
They have
Yeah.
never invested any money into that show.
They're keeping all of it.
Lemaire is their guy, is their tech guy.
Yeah, Lemaire is their tech guy, and I think Lemaire might know how to turn a computer on.
No, he lost so many episodes of Matt and Shane.
Yeah.
You remember when he did our show, and Brendan Crick, actually, this was his joke, but I put it on as Lemaire Lee, and then parentheses, his credit was fired from Matt and Shane's secret podcast.
I love Lemaire, and I say this with all due love and respect and appreciation for Lemaire. If it was not for Shane Gillis, Lemaire would be homeless.
Yeah, but I love Lemaire.
I love Lemaire, and if Shane had not come into his life, Lemaire would be homeless right now.
Was I banned from Gas? I don't think I was banned. Scazzo.
No. Lewis just
Long-
says stuff.
Yeah, long live Barn Dog. Oh yeah. He said that in the chat when we were talking last, but he was just probably pie. and said
are you guys
I'm
gonna go
willing
to?
bet? I'm willing to bet that Shane Gillis is responsible for like a number of people being able to get off of food stamps.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm willing to bet that like Shane existing and helping out his friends
Yeah,
has helped a number of people be able to like not have to need government assistance anymore.
Oh
Probably.
my god. Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's a good dude. He's very community minded. He looks out for his people.
Y'all
You
creep
know?
me out when you start talking about Lewis's relationships. Like, I didn't say anything about who he should date or not.
Yeah. We just
I
talked
think
about
she's
Oh,
talking
I was talking
people
about
in the
other
chat.
chatters.
oh, the
See,
chat.
Robbie, you're a little fucking finger on the trigger with these chat people. You're
Sorry.
a little paranoid. This is
Yeah.
Robbie 2.0. We're changing the narrative. This
This is
is
true. We're changing the
we can
narrative.
rebuild him.
Upgrade.
Robbie.
I'm in
We can make him
podcast
gayer.
wars now. Yeah.
What else?
We can
is
make him
going
do
on?
more impressions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 6th.
Are you guys gonna go to Skankfest?
I haven't been asked yet.
Oh, you will.
I hope so.
I'll tell Lewis that if y'all aren't invited, I'm not going.
Live
Nice,
Crowder Boys
dude.
at Skankfest.
Live Crowder Boys at Skagfest.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do a live podcast. I'm
It
gonna be
would-
nervous.
Crack. There's nothing that you could do that would be any worse than what we did at Skankfest South.
Yo, I
That's,
watched
hey,
that.
Crack, you've seen where the bar is? So just
But
Yeah,
it's-
I ran.
keep that in
I
mind.
ran straight for the bar right after that episode. Jesus Christ.
I gotta be honest with you guys though. Like I know what you're saying when you say that, but like the only difference between that and like a lot of live podcasts is that you guys acknowledged it was bad. Like most live podcasts are fucking terrible.
It was
But
an
they act
amazing
like they're
train
good.
wreck. It was a spectacular train wreck.
I cherish that memory fondly. It was so funny. It was
I do
so
love
funny.
that when we failed big
We,
time.
when we fail spectacularly, dude.
Like,
We
I
go
don't know
out in a blaze of glory.
I'm almost with this much distance and the fact that I'm like fine since I'm almost like glad it went that badly because the story is so funny. I mean,
It's so funny. People still will like DM me about that. They'll be like, "Hey man, I just went and rewatched your Skankfest South." I'm like, "Well, rewatched it?"
I know that's funny.
Yeah, because it was like immediately go like off the rails.
I have to tell you too.
We probably shouldn't have uploaded it. Honestly,
Like I said, like Fig's cool guy. I met him, but he was probably the most responsible for how that went. You know that, right?
yeah, he spazzed. I mean, we all had a part to play.
We were all keyed up, dude. We could not. I don't think we finished a single sentence on that stage.
We
I
could do
think
it
we were
this year,
nervous.
and anytime there's like dead air or we freak out, like I can just like cue somebody to start playing a song and just rap a song, and then we
Yeah.
go back to it.
And I'll tell you this: now that I've done a few live podcasts, it really is just the easiest thing. You don't have to get you don't have to get laughs. People are just like watching you talk.
Yeah, people just enjoy that the content is happening, and then it's money in our fucking pocket. It's easy money. That's why I'm
You
doing
gotta
it.
be scared on the stage. I'm used to doing funky raps on the stage, but I've never like talked to the people on the stage with the
Would
light
you
on me.
say, Crack, that you play that funky music, white boy?
I would say it. I make the funky music and play it, and I'm
would
a
you
white
say-
boy.
But didn't you do like a panel thing at Skankfest for the fights?
I had no choice, and like I worked myself up so much because I thought about skipping it. Like I didn't
Yeah.
even want to do it, but I was like, I guess I have to fucking do this, and I worked myself up so much, and also with that, it was like one thing I do know how to do, and it doesn't help if I'm nervous in front of people, but I can talk shit. Like I
Sure.
can talk shit back and forth with people. I've never
Right.
tried to be funny on
Mm.
stage in front of people.
Well,
You know
we'll
what I
just have
mean?
Dylan on as our guest, and then it could just be a shit talking.
You guys, you guys thought the first fucking Loud Boy Skankfest was bad.
Yeah, at least no one got in a physical fight. Our Lincoln Lodge show was great, though. That was like
That was good, yeah.
that was a highlight of my life.
But
I love
we
Lincoln
all-
Logs.
We waited till the show was over to melt down. we at least got to do the show, and then afterward was when we all started spiraling.
Oh yeah, well, because we were on drugs.
Yeah, that night we were all just completely burning out.
No, it was fun though, and there was that swinger couple that was trying to fuck us.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was fun. Yeah, it was. And
Robbie,
then-
you can't say that in 2024. They're a black couple.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're that black couple. I don't think a single. No, we had that one black guy.
It was a swinger couple. They had trumpets and trombones. They're like,
John
It
It was John Favreau and Vince Vaughn.
was John Favreau and Vince Vaughn tried to fuck us. Yeah, those were in the before time. We're on the bigger and better things now. This is the future. This is the
I know.
We're revolutioning content in the arena of ideas.
This is the arena of ideas.
Welcome to the arena of ideas.
And
Yeah.
we're also presented by Burt Kreischer's Fully Loaded tour.
That's
Yes.
true. Let's do a read. Hey, do you like are you a big fat?
Do you like shitty
I-
comedy?
Are you a big fat guy who needs an excuse to drink a lot?
Yeah.
Come to the Burt Kreischer Fully Loaded tour. We got Tony. See Burt say the machine story again. I've heard.
Mhm.
Are you a fucking retard with no taste?
Yeah.
And yeah, come for Burt Kreischer and be like, oh, actually, Dan Soder is funnier than this guy.
Yeah.
Come-
we have
only-
overpriced vodka.
The only
Dude.
tour where the weakest comic closes the show.
Yep.
Come watch Bert Kreischer's excuse to get away from his family.
Yep, and this is Bert Kreischer's Fully Loaded Tour presents the Crowder Boys.
It's so funny to know that all comedians are just the same. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you give Red Bar said this too, but if you give the comedian's kryptonite is money.
Absolutely.
So like, there's no integrity. Like, if you give Dave Attell enough money, he'll be fucking taking his shirt off on that fucking stage.
Yeah, or whores.
I'm gonna say, dude, give me the money. Give me the fucking money.
The amazing Ray DeVito, everybody. Ray DeVito.
Yeah, I would love to sell out.
Dude, him fucking with Ray DeVito is an all-timer.
Dan Soder is an official Crowder boy. Honorary
Dan
Crowder
Soder,
boy.
yeah, Soder is a Crowder boy for sure.
Dan Soder's in the chat. Oh, he just left. Well, he was here, guys.
Soder was here.
He deleted his
Isn't that
message.
much going on right now? So, he pops in and,
Soder might be like one of the purest comedians out there. He's like very funny and like a genuinely great guy.
Yeah, but he's also on the Fully Loaded tour, which I might be on, but I'm not a good person.
I will say I was gonna shit on the lineup, but I looked at the lineup and I was like, oh, that's actually a really good lineup.
It's always good because Bert is just a businessman and he's smart enough to go like, let me put some fucking killers on this tour.
Verbal assassins?
Yes.
Some idea warriors
in comedians. I'm like, damn, I'd love to see David Spade and Stav at the same show. That's actually great.
Here's the thought behind it. It's like, let's put all these good comedians on. Like, they usually put Big J like first. They put Big J like first, and then by the time everybody's so wasted they don't even know where the fuck they are, they're like, okay, it's time for the Machine story.
Dude, I heard he does it. He's still. It's like, who's going to that festival hasn't heard that fucking story?
No, it's not even about that anymore. It's about like, how many times are you gonna tell this fucking story? Like, how is he not tired of it? I guess it's the millions of dollars, but
yeah. Look, I get sick of it. Here's the thing. My perspective is that there's enough good stuff out there, and I want to make good stuff. But if you threw a bunch of money at me to sell out and just do shitty content forever, I would also do that.
Yeah.
I would be happy with that. Yeah. It's like, I've made my peace with the fact that I'm never gonna like be able to do anything like 30 Rock. I'm never gonna be able to like reach those heights of comedic achievement. So I'll just do what I can. Catch as cat can,
So guys, if like I get it, let's just say hypothetical situation, I get a Instagram DM from Bert Kreischer and he's like, Crack, I'm serious. I actually want you. I'm actually very happy that you trashed me in a fucking cerebral, terrible way, and I want you on this tour. What would you guys say if you were in my
100%? I would do it in a second. Not even a second thought.
Yeah.
But I got to get money, right?
Look, here's the thing. Let me explain. Let me put this in terms.
Ask how much it would be, but
let me put this in terms. I think everyone of all.
I want $300.
Yeah,
I would do it for that.
let me. I'll put this in terms that I think people of all races and creeds can understand.
Can I take you higher?
When Vegeta first came to Earth, he was intent on destroying the planet.
That's right.
The Saiyan race wanted to conquer Earth. They wanted to take over and destroy this planet. And after being felled by, well, not really Goku, Yajirobe, if you remember, was the one who cut off
Robbie Goodwin.
Yajirobe Goodwin. Yajirobe was the one who cut Vegeta's tail off. But then afterward,
Anthony Gokumia.
Anthony, yeah. So Vegeta's story begins as one of destruction and conquest. He's mortal enemies with Goku, and then after Yajirobe cuts his tail off and Vegeta is then felled by Goku, they become allies and work together moving forward. And so I think that's what this could be, Crack. You're Vegeta in this story, and I guess Bert would be Goku.
Well, my other thing is too, like, not to break down any sort of walls or anything, but like, I'm not like a serious rapper. I'm like a comedy rapper. I don't take myself seriously. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like the funniest thing I could possibly do is just completely sell out.
Yeah.
And just completely give up my morals and
But
the
I
things
mean,
that I
don't-
acted like I gave a fuck about.
Don't like discredit yourself, like diminish your talent is there. Like even though the raps themselves have a sense of humor, you're like very talented. You know you have bars.
Damn talented.
The production is like for a guy who's just in North Carolina on his laptop. That track was very impressive. I would be impressed if anyone did that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So it's you just have a sense of humor, which we've talked about. You know, there's plenty of great musicians who are silly, but
How do you
musically
think about Lil Dicky?
terrible, gay.
How do I feel?
Yeah.
Well, I thought early on, like I thought, first of all, he feels from the beginning, he feels a little nepo, you know, a very ravenous Jew. He started a Kickstarter and somehow funded $100,000 through Kickstarter, and we're supposed to think that's not some type of money laundering.
Yeah.
It's weird that he built his career off that. And also on your first album, you have a music video with like high budget animation with Snoop Dogg. It's kind of a little industry plantish, but if we're just looking at the music itself, Pillow Talk was brilliant. Didn't even need a video. It was better just audio. But all the shit that he's kind of recently been doing, I'm not the biggest fan in the world of Dave. I'm not a fan really of any of the new songs that he's done.
And don't forget Andrew Santino's in the show. So
that's a big problem.
Yeah, that's a big issue. That's a big problem.
That's what I saw. I heard Ricky Stanicki supposedly is good, but I heard that fucking Ginger's in there. I ain't watching.
Yeah, he's he's one of the main characters.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
he kind of works for that kind of role though.
Hold the fort. I think I figured out what the real problem with Lil Dicky is.
What?
I'm looking at his early life section on Wikipedia.
Oh no!
And it says that his real name is David Andrew Bird, and it says here, Bird was born in Cheltenham Township on the north border of Philadelphia, and grew up in an upper middle class. Get ready for this.
There he is. Hold on.
Jewish family. So I think we've gotten to the root of what it is.
This is Andrew Bird. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, it's me.
You guys remember earlier when we were saying like Legion of Skanks is like really fucking killing it this year, and gasdigital.com looks sick. Like there's been no issues whatsoever. Oh shit, Lewis is in the chat.
Is Lewis here? 20 incredible shows on the network.
It's a great
promo code Crowder Boys.
Yeah, use code libtard.
Yeah, this is the libtard chat.
This is a libtard chat. And I did see that we got to shout out Yusuf Ronco. He's the one that I think coined Crowder Boys. He mentioned that in the chat. He might be lying, but I do remember seeing somebody on Twitter say Crowder Boys first off. So that it might be him, but that's what he said in the chat. So maybe but this is the Crowder Boys. We're in the arena of ideas.
We're gladiators in the arena of ideas.
Lewis, if you're still here, all three of us are coming to Skankfest, right?
Mm-hmm. Live Crowder Boys at Skankfest.
Live Crowder Boys at Skankfest.
Special guest back again, Kurt Metzger.
Oh, yeah, we'll have Kurt Metzger on.
And Figs. Yeah, a redemption story for the ages.
Figs might be the thing that if we kick him the fuck out, everything goes great.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe every 15 minutes we can have interstitials where Figs does Fig Talk, like a quick video real quick, and then
we're gonna do a live Fig Talk on the Crowder Boys.
Mm-hmm. The Crowder Boys Variety Hour.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be like a vaudeville show. Why don't we do a Kill Tony? Why don't we just do Kill Tony?
Let's just do
Kill Tony.
We'll host Kill Tony at Skankfest.
We'll do our version of Kill Tony, which is Revive Dalton.
I call Tony. I call Tony.
Okay. All of you guys are fucking idiots, and I'm fucking amazing.
This show is not going exactly how I thought it would, so I'm pissed off.
Red Band, I'm gonna rape you in your fucking asshole, you fucking faggot.
Yeah, I'll be drunk Joe Rogan. Can you fucking believe this guy?
Fake laugh.
Is there really a class action lawsuit being brought against On It?
Is there?
I
don't know. I'm not on it.
Yeah. Imagine
let me-
buying Alpha Brain though.
I've
You know what I
taken
mean?
it. I've taken it a few times, and maybe it's placebo, maybe not. But I do feel.
Dalton, Robbie just called you a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, he did repair his brain, and now it is that of an alpha.
You came into the arena of ideas without your shield,
That's true.
and that's honestly on you.
That's because
on
I'm
you, but that's-
dual wielding swords.
I have a lightsaber.
Is it,
This is just middle school. I have a force field.
You
No,
are
I
the
have a
Darth
force
Maul in the arena of ideas.
Mhm.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Fuck, who am I? Mace Windu.
I'm Palpatine. I let the anger flow
Okay.
through me.
Nice.
Mhm.
I'm probably just Jar Jar Binks.
I'm Jabba the Hutt.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lewis probably left already, but Lewis, is Bert
Lewis
really gonna
definitely left.
is Bert really gonna hit me up? I heard he wants to be my dad. That'd be fun.
Yeah. 20 incredible shows on the network.
No need
He's
for
not funny, but he
apologies.
could be my dad.
What,
Tim Dillon is going to hell. Are you
Yeah.
garbage?
Let's see. There is Martin versus On It Labs Incorporated. Oh, Steve Martin. I guess
Martin, good
is
show.
That guy's a real jerk.
It does. Yeah, it says here defendant sells a supplement known as Alpha Brain, the product, by falsely claiming that it will support memory focus and cognitive processing speed. In reality, defendant's claims have been proven false by overwhelming scientific evidence.
We've done the research, and the dumbest men we've ever seen have taken this supplement.
Yeah,
We
Lewis,
realized
I
the
don't
brains-
know what that path is, Lewis, because if it involves me like fucking getting on my hands and knees and begging Bert Kreischer, I will only do
Yeah.
that if he gives me a lot of money. And we're
yeah,
talking like
I fully
thousands.
support. Yeah, I fully support Crack doing the tour. Like if he,
if Bert offered me any like thousands of dollars, I would literally suck his dick on stage in front of everybody and take his
don't
shirt
say
off.
that.
Hey,
Just so
pause.
it's out there.
Hey, pause.
Pause.
Hey, yo, pause.
No, it's not gay. It's for money.
That's
Would you do it?
okay. It's true.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, as long
Well-
as there's as long as it's prostitution, it's not gay.
Yeah, on Bertle
But,
Beach.
Lewis, please, just if you can, just ask him
Myrtle
every day.
Beach.
Yeah, it's on Bertle Beach. That's where you suck his.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see Crack get successful enough and noteworthy enough that he can sell out. Oh, look at Lewis exposing industry inside secrets.
Ooh,
$4,000 per show.
wow, that's pretty good.
That's almost enough to pay his car insurance.
Hey,
Hey.
Damn.
Because he's
4,000.
I don't know anything about money. If I when I do insurance and all that, it's usually just like I'm getting fucked over also.
do you think that would you get insurance at Bert's Rent-A-Car?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have to get the extra the drunk driving insurance from Bert's Rent-A-Car.
I rented my spaceship from Star Trek Enterprise.
Black Bert Kreischer,
Black Bert Kreischer.
the vending machine.
The
Yeah, Lewis,
that's-
please tell Bert I'll do whatever it takes, and I'll completely just give up all of my morals and pride if he just gives me a small amount of money. Please tell him.
Yeah,
I would
the
love
other
for
day-
all of my fans who've been following me for so long, thinking that I actually have consistent opinions, to be just completely just have the rug ripped out from under them and find out I'm just another shill.
yeah, I don't think anybody would besmirch you for getting the bag. That's the whole
Well,
goal.
the whole if you look at the big picture, what really will have happened is I said some of the meanest shit publicly that anyone's ever said about Bert, and he gave me some of his Scientology riches.
And I think that's a W
Yeah.
for me.
Oh, that's
Is that not a win?
yeah, dude. That's a
Yeah.
L Ron W. That's an L Ron dub.
W Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, dude. I
Oh.
mean, I would completely. I mean, it does make me like Bert more that he has a sense of humor about himself.
Or or the wrestling angle. I go out on
Kurt
stage.
Angle.
Yes, the Kurt Angle is I go out on stage and I
Why is he named Kurt Angle and not the wrestling Angle? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, we're talking business here.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
I come out, I do the fuck Bert Kreischer song, fuck Tom Segura. Oh, Tom Segura's dad is dead. Haha. I do that. And then Bert comes out in the middle of the song, steel chair to the back. I fall into the audience. They fuck me and rape me, and I get paid. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
You know?
Does the heel
That
get
would
paid
be cool.
more than the face in wrestling?
I think it's more just it's not a thing versus heel
Right.
the heel usually will not get paid the most, but you can be a heel that breaks babyface because you're such a good heel. That's what Stone Cold Steve Austin was. He was supposed to
Yeah.
initially be a heel, but he was so liked that he became the biggest babyface of all
I
time.
don't understand
The
why
Rock
all of
too,
your
right?
scenarios in which you succeed have to include so much sexual violence against you.
The Rock is crack.
everything you've posited always includes you like sucking a dick or getting raped in the ass. And it's like, you don't have to do that for money. Your talents are good enough. You don't,
Right.
I don't know.
By the end of it's like, all right, Bert, whatever. I'll suck you off for free. I don't even have to go on the tour. I'll just do it.
I didn't even ask you to suck me off.
You want to suck me off, please? This one time I sucked off a guy, true story. I sucked off like 20 guys at the same time.
What if I just wait? What if I go on tour with them and I just wait till everybody's asleep, and then when they're asleep, I just beat the fuck out of them?
Now we're talking.
That'd be a great bit.
That would be that's a very funny bit.
That'd be a really good bit.
Is if you beat up everybody while they were asleep. Yeah, do that.
You're in handcuffs. Your Honor, it was a bit.
Come on, guys, it's a prank.
Obviously, Tony first.
Oh my God, please.
Yeah.
I've beaten in the face, everybody. I've been beaten in the face.
I would do.
Comedian is going to punch me in the face while I'm sleeping. Crack Amico, everybody.
Yeah.
He's a fucking genius.
He's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We should just all go do. We should just all go do a minute of comedy on Kill Tony. Show these fucking chumps.
Dalton, we can't go back. We can't go back. We can't storm it. We cannot storm it.
We're not going to storm the
down
gates. We're going to respectfully perform stand-up comedy.
Put our names in the
Kill
bucket.
Tony.
Can you imagine if we put our names in the bucket like now?
I mean, we're still at that level, probably.
I know.
Be
but,
honest. I mean,
how
he
do you
knows
think,
who we are and hates us.
How do you think Jake Flores, his minute that he posted, would have done on Kill Tony?
Oh, it was like 2 minutes.
Here's your big
right?
joke book. You are going to be a star. We love that you're a communist. Free
Oh my God.
Palestine.
Another diverse legend, everybody.
This guy just doesn't care about anything, and you can tell that he would just be successful if he wanted to.
So, Jake, tell us about yourself. What do you do for work? You must be like a really successful guy.
No, I guarantee his minute would go well.
One of the top earners on DoorDash.
You know what's
Actually, all Jake Flores would have to do is put his blackface on, and then Tony would be like, "I'm making you second chair on the fucking show. You're so fucking hilarious."
Yeah.
Look, guys, I like people of other races. See?
Oh my God.
I have my Asian, I have my black guys.
Yeah. He's on another podcast. Jake Flores is another great talent that I have found. He came on the show and blew me away with his black dancing and tap dancing and his blackface.
You know, the most confounding thing about communists is do any of them realize? Do any of them possess any of the self-awareness to realize that their whole thing, the way they are, their attitude, the way they treat people, pushes people away from that ideology.
I think that's part of the appeal.
Yeah, because I mean, there was a time when I kind of would have considered the idea of a collectivist society of people taking care of each other and supporting one another. And then everything I've heard from communists like Jake Flores is like, I'm a staunch capitalist. Fuck these people.
They don't actually want to bring people over to their coalition. They're like, they just have like a gay little club.
What if
Yeah.
every time we debated something, we called ourselves Taste Chuds?
Taste chuds.
Taste chuds.
Prove my mind.
Yeah.
Prove my mind.
Prove my mind. Yeah, welcome to the Crowder Boys. Prove our minds.
That's the first challenge in the arena of ideas.
You have to prove our minds. Proving minds in the arena of ideas.
Okay, if we do a live show, we have to have a little sign that says "Prove my mind" on the front of the, and we have like those cups from the Mug Club mugs.
Yeah, prove my mind. Oh man.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't know. You tell me. Prove my mind.
You tell
If
me.
you can prove that I have a fucking brain.
Excuse me. You didn't even prove a single mind here today.
God damn it. Prove my mind is so funny. Oh.
God damn.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna be laughing about that for a while.
Oh my god.
Probably forever. Prove my
You
mind
guys
is such a good idea.
Do you guys want to wrap on that?
Yeah, I don't think
might
we're
have to-
chopping that.
I might have to get out of here soon anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys
there's
are
a
welcome to
Warriors
keep
game
going
on.
if you want, but
Everybody,
this is a non-super chat show, so it's like, why would
Yeah.
we go long, you know?
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
for the content, the algorithm, everybody next week's going to be on Crack's channel, so it'll be youtube.com/@Crack Amico. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. That's youtube.com/@Crack Amico. Subscribe to all of our channels, youtube.com/@whataboutrob, which is the channel you're on now.
Yeah.
and my channel, which is youtube.com/@cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. There's an audio feed that I made that I got to work on, but the audio for this will also be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And then all of our Patreons, patreon.com/whataboutrob, patreon.com/Crack Amico, patreon.com/cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. You see how benevolent I am? I put mine
That's very
last.
well done.
You see how giving I am?
Yeah.
So that's all the channels, Patreon, all that. And once again, next week's live stream will be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com/@Crack Amico.
And subscribe to
and-
gasdigital.com. Use promo code Crowder. Promo code Prove
Yes,
My Mind.
and also be sure to subscribe to the Gas Digital Network. Go to gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use promo code Crowder Boys. If it doesn't work for you for whatever reason, just be sure to @Lewis on Twitter. Just just reach out to him on Twitter publicly and let him know that the promo code's not working, and he'll get it fixed for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty funny
so-
that Lewis he said there was a path to me getting on Fully Loaded. He didn't answer the Skankfest question. But I'll ask him about that. We'll see if there's a path for that. We're gonna be in that bitch doing some live Crowder Boys. But I also want to tell you guys too, which if you're in here, you probably already know. But like YouTube, all of our channels, please subscribe. We need it to not kill ourselves. I got a new video. Just click on it every day. You don't even have to watch it. I know you probably get tired of it after like 5 times. So just click on it for me. Give me a view. You'll be fucking up my whatever it's called when you leave the video early, but it's fine. I just want the views. This weekend, Saturday, I'll be doing a live stream, and I think I'm going to be looking at the Skanks and Rap with Mark Norman and Ari Shafir and Bert Kreischer and Dr. Drew reacting to all my shit. We'll go through that and talk about it. So make sure on Saturday you pull up to my YouTube channel and fuck with
Nice.
these fellas too. Subscribe to all of us,
Yeah.
and you'll never miss a Crowder Boys every Wednesday at 7
Crowder
p.m.
Boys.
Eastern.
For sure.
Prove our minds.
Prove our minds.
Prove our minds.
Mhm.
All right. I'll end the stream. Bye, everybody. I love you.
Bye, babes.